Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everyone to tonight's live stream. I salute every one of you in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you are doing well. How una day? I hope body day can go. Thank you so much for joining us again today. We are back with a life story, true life, to tell. We've got a member of our family here, Obodo Fam. She's here to tell her story. Her name is Blessing, and she's in the studio. She's come here to share her experience of her life experience about her marriage and what happened. I salute each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I hope you guys know that we usually do it that way, that you need to hit the like button. Also subscribe if you've not. I was quite impressed when I saw that a lot of people were already hitting the like button before I started. I was like, wow, Obodo Fam for life. And I'll do well. Hit the like button, hit that like button. If you've not done it before, you can just go out of this chat and just hit the like button on YouTube, then come back. Thank you so much, everyone. So, ground rules for those who are here now and those who will be catching this live later. Please be respectful of my guest. She's anxious. You know, she's got anxiety already because this is her life. So I say, I'm imploring you to please respect her. No rude comments, no rude questions. She's here to seek for advice. She's looking for advice. She's looking for solutions. You guys know this is a solution. It's a solution-focused arena. So we're looking for solution. So please, if you are leaving your comment, make sure it's respectful. Remember, this can be your sister. This can be your friend. So please respect her and put on the heart of your compassion. And if you are watching this video later on after the live stream, please do not leave any nasty comments. We don't tolerate any sort of abuse or, nasty comments to guests on this platform. We have made it a safe place for people to come and share their stories to get help. It is better to share. Oyibo people say a problem shared is halved. It's half solved. So we're looking for solutions here. Thank you so much, Annie. It's not about judgment. It's not about, it's one-sided. This is not a court. I'm not a judge. You are not jury. We are not lawyers. It's all about looking for solution. It's not about blame or shame. Thank you so much, everyone. I know you guys, you got my back. I appreciate you all. Right. Help me to welcome Blessing. Hello, Blessing.
Hello.
How are you, my dear?
Yeah, fine, ma'am.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Don't worry. You will be gentle. Nobody's going to judge you. Don't worry. We are looking for solutions, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you to tell us a little bit about this situation. How you met and how you got together and how you got married.
Okay. We met. So I met my husband 2011, and then I was still very young. I didn't know anything about a relationship. It was my first relationship then. So I explained to him that I've promised myself to keep myself for any man who is going to marry me and all those.
Hello, Blessing. Hello, Blessing. Can you guys hear her? I cannot hear her anymore. Can you guys hear her? in the comment section. I cannot hear her anymore. I don't know if it's my audio or she's got a call coming in. No, you can't hear her. Okay, so she's cut off. She's cut off. Might be a call coming in. Sometimes when a call is coming in. Okay, I'm going to add her again. Hello, Blessing. Okay, it's like we got some technical issue here. Okay, she's added herself again. Let's see. Blessing, is the call still coming into your phone?
No, it's network now. It's network.
Okay, all right, go on.
So that was how we start the relationship, and everything was just going on fine.
You told her
Because
you were a virgin and you promised yourself you remain a virgin till you get married or till you meet the man of your marriage, the man you will marry. That was what you was
I
about saying.
yeah, I promised myself that I'm going to remain virgin until I married. But when we started the relationship, then he started asking me for, as in that we have to make love to each other and all these things. That he's going to marry me. Promise. Sometimes he will even bring Bible out and swear. Because of that, he used to swear a lot, and so because of he was making different signs that he's going to marry me and he's not going to leave me and all those stuff. Me, I was really young and I didn't even know anything about relationship then. So I agreed. Then that was how we make love with each other. Then we started the relationship. The relationship was very fine because he didn't have documents then, but me, I was having documents. Then when
Network is playing up again. Wow. This network now, wow. Okay. This is what we're going to do. I think it's going to be better if she calls me on WhatsApp, then I play it here. Because all the time I've spoken to her on WhatsApp, there's been no problem. So I think we're going to do it that way because I don't think the network is strong enough. Her network is not strong enough for YouTube. Blessing, can you hear me?
yes, mom.
Okay, if it cuts off again, we'll do it.
Yes, mom.
You call me on WhatsApp the way we used to talk. Okay?
Okay,
That
okay,
will
ma.
play it. I think your network is not strong for it's not very strong for YouTube, but it's good on WhatsApp. So
WhatsApp,
continue.
yes, mom.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So he finally got his documents and he went home. But before then, I lost my mom here in Germany. So my family was like, I should leave him, and these people from their side, like these Igbo people, they do marry at home. They don't really stay without. They don't marry their tribe and all this stuff. But I didn't listen because I was already in love with him because we dated for a very long time. So I was really used to him. I didn't even listen to any other talk, only what he was saying. Then I was just saying okay. So he went home, he did the traditional marriage, he came back. So we
So
are still,
just to
yeah,
get a little bit of the background, he's an Igbo man and you
yes,
are not
no,
Igbo.
I'm not even.
Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna do it on WhatsApp because it keeps cutting off, and that interrupts the flow of the narration. So let me just get her on WhatsApp and then we do it like that. Okay, cool.
Sorry, yo. Network is very bad.
Okay, do you want us to do it on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I think it will be more better.
All right,
Mm.
I'll remove you now, add you on WhatsApp, okay, and call you on WhatsApp. I'll call you on WhatsApp. Okay, all right. Uh-huh. Can you guys hear her? Can the people in the comment section, can you hear now? Yeah. Please confirm if you can hear. She's on WhatsApp with me now. I think it will be better. She's from Edo State. The guy is Igbo. Okay, carry on. Carry on, Blessing. It's gone again now. Egbami. The devil is a liar. Even the WhatsApp too is not connecting again. What is going on? Blessing.
Hello, Mom.
Hello. Okay, carry on.
So when he came back, we were planning a white wedding here, but he stopped the wedding 2 weeks to the wedding. He said that he's not ready for the wedding, that the traditional marriage was okay. And then I was already pregnant of my first child, so that was how I just said, okay, since I was pregnant already and I didn't want to start having child of my own, as in to be a single mother. So I just said, okay, let me just continue with it. So we were just going like this, and it was later I started suspecting him because of the way he was behaving. He always hide his phone. He don't put PIN number in his PIN code in his phone. I don't have access to his phone anymore. But I was still trying to just make everything work, you know. So till this I think it was February.
So how long have you been married now?
Like 10 years, everything together. So 10 years.
And you have 2 children?
Yes, ma. The relationship was 5 years. Then the marriage now, 5 years now.
Okay, there's something that I want to prompt your mind. You told me something when you were telling me the story initially. You said that the reason why you were reluctant to get involved with this man was because of your own background, because your parents, the way, your mom died, and you know your upbringing was not very, very good. So you didn't want to have children or be married and be raising children by yourself. Tell us a little bit about that, because I think you didn't talk about that.
Okay, so I was 2 years when my mom left Nigeria. So she left me with. So I didn't really have a good upbringing. As in, I didn't have. There was no love as a child then. So I really suffered then. So when I came here to Europe, I was like praying that God, I want to have a good man. That was why I even keep myself all this while, you know. That was why I didn't even dated anybody in Nigeria at all. Even when boys was asking me out then, I just said no, I don't want, you know, because I was really scared, because I know what my mom passed through. So exactly the same thing that happened to me now is what happened to my mom also, because my dad also, even now, I didn't even know my dad. My dad don't even know that I'm even alive. We don't even know where he is. Like almost 30 years now, we don't know where the man is.
So your grandmother, was it your grandmother that raised you, or was it your auntie?
My grandmother died. Then we have to go to my auntie.
Okay.
And my auntie have also a polygamous home, so we'll be also there with her. And I saw the way they used to fight. She always fights with the other woman. So I was really scared of all this polygamous home and all this thing. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, this is what I was telling this man from the start. I said I need anything polygamous home. I'm really afraid. I don't want this kind of life for myself. Every time I used to tell him this, I said I don't want anything. If you know that you can't marry more than, if you know that you are going to marry more than one wife, just let me know and let me just move on with my life. He will promise, he will swear it's not going to be like that. Yeah, he swear for me that he's never going to have another wife and all those kind of stuff. But I didn't know that he was already married himself.
You say he used Bible to swear. He even used Bible and say.
He even used Bible, Mama. Almost every year he will swear with Bible. Anytime I want to leave him, use Sam, he will swear. Sometimes in the night, he will naked and swear. That was then when we were dating.
And you say he was putting curses. He was putting curses on himself that he will not have children or his children will die if he.
He said if he ever have other children outside, that those children will die, and he will not have anything he came to this life to come and do. They will never work for him. That's the kind of things he was saying. Sometimes 3 o'clock in the night, he will stand up. Maybe we have argument about this kind of stuff. He will swear even till now before he left. This recently, before this whole issue started, really now, he even swear before he left to Nigeria.
Okay. So after you got married, you have 2 children now. You said the visit to Nigeria started after you got paper. Were you the one that gave him paper, or how did he get his paper?
No, I was not the one that actually gave him paper, because he was schooling here. So through the school, he get 1 year. So because I was having my first daughter, through my first daughter, they now added some years to it, because they were not really want to give him document like a strong one. They were only giving him 1 year. Sometimes they will give him 6 months. So because of my daughter, now they now give him 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. Now, so the trips to Nigeria started immediately he got his papers. But before then, you say he was always on the phone. You don't know who he's talking to, but you saw.
No, Mama. Even during the time he has not traveled, he don't used to call. And even if I will be with him, then if his mother call, we won't tell his mother I'm here. The mother will even greet me. But if he was making other calls outside where I was not there, I don't know. But he have never had any call from me when anytime I'm there.
Okay.
So his phone, I was even having access to his phone then. But immediately he started traveling. The first trip he went to Nigeria, he went to my place also to pay the bride price, do everything before he come back. Immediately he came back, the character just changed.
Okay.
He locked the phone. Then he start making call inside. He will lock himself inside. Then me, I will be in the parlor. He will lock himself inside. Be making call there.
Right. So you said the trip to Nigeria started. He will go and stay for how long does he normally stay? And he will go. He started going to Nigeria very frequently.
Every year. Every year he will travel. He will stay sometimes 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks. He will come back. But since since 2019, he started adding more weeks. Then anytime you want to travel, I will tell him I want to travel with you. Let's go together. He will say no, it's not yet time. It's time. We let go. Then he started dodge. Anytime you want to buy tickets, he will not allow me because he will tell me, okay, the next one I will go with him. Then he will. Then the other one will tell me next one. So when you see that time the thing was too much already, then if you want to buy his ticket, he will not inform me. Like a week too, then he will not tell me I'm traveling. That's it. You will just travel.
And you have document to travel as well.
Mama, my document is even stronger than his own self. Me, I have this place here. I have
their passports. And you also told me a story of how before you finally got married to this man, you went visiting. You went to your family members who lived in the US, and you were tempted to stay in the US and not come back to Germany. What happened? Tell us. I want you to tell that story.
Yes, I went to visit my aunt in US. So they were against this Igbo guy already from the starting. So they didn't even want to say anything to them because they always know that they say that these people they always marry at home. There's no matter what. So me, I didn't even listen to them. So when they invite me, I didn't know that the thing was a plan for them to keep me there. So because of the love I was having already, so when they asked me to stay, I said no. They even told me that there's a guy, we went out, so there's a guy there that said that he really liked me. He want to marry me, not even relationship, he want to just marry me. I said, okay, let me think about it. Then later, I just took my bag, when my vacation was over, I just took my bag and left. So they were really angry. I didn't even give the person chance, nothing, because of my mind was made up already that this man, this my first one is the last one. That was my promise right from the starting. I said the first man is going to be the last man, and he promised me that yes, he's still going to, is not going to disappoint me. You know.
Blessing, do you think it's because you lost your virginity to him? That's why you were so bent on marrying him? Do you think so?
Mama, yes,
Okay, because you already promised yourself that any man that you lose your virginity to will be your husband. So you have the mindset that since you already slept with him, you might as well go and marry him. Okay, all right, carry on.
So my mind was already made up from the starting that any man that sleep with me for the first time is going to be my husband. That thing was so strong in me, and I was also promising God the same thing. So anytime I think of leaving, it's like maybe I want to disappoint God. So that was what was in my mind. But later when I lost my mom, I now started thinking different. Like I don't have mother, there's no father there in Nigeria. So what am I looking for in Nigeria? So let me just move on with a white man here. So that was my plan then. But anytime I say, okay, I want this relationship to end, this man will kneel down. Sometimes he will be crying. He will just kneel down, he will beg. He will beg and beg me also now. I will say, okay, no problem. So that was how I removed all those thoughts, like to leave him then. Because of the way we swear, the way we talk, the way we beg. And I don't really know, I was not having, if I have the sense I have now, this whole thing could have not happened. It's now that it's like I don't know if it's my age or now I've noticed a lot of things, but now my spirit is just different now. Like I don't.
You are older and wiser now.
Yes. That's your thing. Yes.
Okay, so now, so you found. How did you find out that he has a wife in Nigeria before you even got together with you? How did you find out?
Mama, I was peeping on his phone when he's opening his phone, and I peeped. So I saw the pin he used to lock the phone. So there was one day he was not there with the phone, so I just take the phone and open it. Then I saw a message where he writes Lolo. He saw somebody named with Lolo. And it was not even only that Lolo that was there. There was somebody else also where he was chatting with that person I love. It was also a lady. Then the other one is Lolo, the other one is Love. So I was, in that moment, it's like we all open the ground and let the ground swallow me. So I look at his chat with them. So I really find out that this Lolo, there's something about this Lolo. So I asked him, he wanted to even fight with me then because he said when I opened his phone, that now that anything I saw in that phone, I should take it because I was the one that went to go and open the phone. So we argued. It was also, after some time, he started begging also. He begged and begged and begged.
It's like he knows how to beg a lot, though. This your husband. He's a bit beg where.
He will beg, he will swear, he will also swear. Even that moment, he swear also. That he said he's playing with them. All these people I saw in his phone, he said he's just playing with them. He don't have anything to do with them. They are just a play toy.
So, who now broke the news to you that Uncle has a full-grown wife in Nigeria?
Mama, he traveled. When he traveled about some months ago, he traveled. So immediately he got home because already this argument between these things I saw in his phone was already there.
Okay.
So we already arguing, but he didn't even care. One morning like this, he started packing his load. They say he want to travel. I said, where are you going? You just came back from Nigeria. It's not even up to 3 months. He said, yes, you have to go. Before I know, I just see that he packed his things and just left. So when he got home, because of this argument we argued, me, I was already angry. So anytime he called me, then I don't pick. So he will call and call, I don't pick. So because of anytime I pick, then I will start insulting him, cursing, start reminding him of all the things he said, he promised, the promise. So one evening I was just going through my phone and I see that he just used the wife picture as a profile.
Okay.
Picture. With the wife.
Right.
Then I contact one of his family members. So that one was now. Then I said, okay, you both know that your brother have wife. So he started begging me that he was the one that threatened them not to tell me. Then he was the one, this family member that opened up to me that this man got married to this girl 2010. He was even here in Europe. He was here in Europe when the family member went home to marry this lady for him because he was with this lady before he traveled. So he promised the lady that he's going to marry her.
Okay.
And this lady waited for him 6 years before he got his document.
I see.
Yeah.
It's making sense now. Okay.
Yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
lady waited for him 6 years, and me, I'm not even aware. And he got married to the girl 2010, and we met 2011. See? And they said that before, since that 2017 was started coming home, the girl always got pregnant and we have miscarriage. Anytime she's pregnant, she have miscarriage.
Do you think it's that's why he was cursing for himself? Because the Bible is powerful. If you read Psalms and use it to pray, God answers prayer. Because you said that the wife now in Nigeria keeps having, every time she get belle go spoil.
Exactly.
And this man was cursing himself before.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I have two for him now. So I now noticed it before he even travel this last one, or since I have the last baby. Anytime he always monitor me, so to see that I don't get pregnant again. So anytime I miss my period, this man will start asking me, what is keeping the period? Why is the period not coming out?
The period travel. The period has gone to Zamfara.
I always tell him that even me now, I'm not even ready to have another baby for you. So don't even panic. So me, I didn't know that it was because his wife don't have baby in Nigeria. That was why he didn't even want me to have baby for him again. Or I don't even know what is his plan now. But the way the whole thing is now, it's really getting worse. There is nothing like. Sometimes he will stay in Nigeria over 3 weeks, 3 months now. Sometimes he will call, sometimes he will not call. Sometimes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he will not call us.
Okay, I want to talk about you for a minute, Blessing, because we've been back and forth on this matter, but I want to give this matter more belly. You both live in the same country. You get 2 young children. You have 2 young children, and
Yes.
were you working full time before you started having babies?
No, I was not working. I just finished learning my job.
Okay. And then you got pregnant for the first one, then you have 2 young ones. So at the moment, is it supporting you financially or supporting the children? Or are you working part-time or full-time, or are you working at all?
At the moment, I'm not working at all because it's very difficult for me to have space for them in the kindergarten. So, but now we have the space. I try to pressure them. So now they are going to start September.
Okay.
So I started writing things. I started writing my papers already for jobs. So I believe that anytime they have this place already, I will start my job now.
Okay. So did he say anything to you? You say he's been in Nigeria. He's gone to Nigeria for over 3 months now, leaving you alone with the children. And I know that you are angry, you are sad, and I can tell that you feel very betrayed by this whole thing, this revelation about the wife in Nigeria that you didn't know about. How did he take it when you confronted him about having a wife that didn't tell you?
Yeah, I told him that. So it was the argument about the wife. That was the next day we argued. Then the next day he posted his wife picture. Yeah, because I asked him, so you have wife since all this while, you were lying to me.
He posted his wife picture where? Where he posted them?
He used it to make a profile for WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp. Whoa, as if, okay, the cat is out of the bag now. So let me kuku do it. Okay. Right.
So he said that when I asked him why he lied, and he knew that it was my wife, he said because I didn't know anything. Then I went to tell him, say I don't know anything.
Let me just tell you guys, she's still very young. When I saw her picture, I didn't even believe that she's married yet. Talk of having 2 children. Blessing is a very young girl. Okay, and she's very pretty as well. Very, very pretty girl. The belly flat everywhere like this. No, even don't get belly. Okay. So he said because you were innocent, you were naive. That's why.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Mama, I said it's even because I watched your program. There's one program I watched about, was it Monica? I said let me just start making myself busy for YouTube. I saw your program. Before I saw your program, if I even sometimes in the night I will just stand up. I will go to the kitchen. I want to just kill myself. Yeah. I will not lie. This is what was always coming to my head. But sometimes I will not remember the kids. Also, I say I have suffered. I don't my children to suffer also, because I know the way I really take care of my children. I say nobody in this life will even take care of them like that. No matter what, nowhere they are going to take them to that, they will be okay the way I'm taking care. So I will still drop the thing. Like different things will start coming to my head. Just how am I going to, what am I going to do? I will cry. Sometimes I will just cry and cry and cry. There's even one time it's like something was moving in my head. So,
that's mental health.
Yeah, it was through your program. I started having. I said, I think it's only so. I opened your page in YouTube. I watched a lot of programs. I was having strength. I said, it's not only me, my house is even good, you know.
You see?
So that was how I was.
You see why it's so important for us to share this story. Did you hear, guys? Did you just hear what Blessing said? She said she saw a show on Obodooyinbo TV when she was feeling like this is the end for me. Her head was doing funny. That's mental health, oh. All those things she's experiencing. She cannot sleep at night. But when she saw the stories of other women, she now said, I'm not alone. And she was comforted. That's why, please, if you're out there, you're watching this, and you say, I just want to talk to you confidentially in private. I don't want to come to the show. I advise you to go to a psychologist, okay? Go to a psychologist or, therapist, counselor, whatever. We are here to bring people to talk stories that will motivate and encourage other people so that they will know they are not alone. Anybody where no one share, I beg, just go pay psychologist or therapy to get your solution. Not be vex, not be quarrel. All right, my dear, carry on. So, how are things now? The Kuku Day Naija till now. You still there, Naija?
It's still there, but yes, it's still there. But what really happened that before I contact you, anytime I'm calling, like I always try to call him, let him answer me. I will be looking at my phone, let him call. He will not call. Then I will start calling him. Anytime I'm calling him, he will end the call on me and off his phone. So that's why he off the internet because he's still hiding things from his wife.
Okay, you think the wife knows about you? You know? You know whether does the wife know about you? Do you suspect that she knows? Because you say you are in good terms with his family.
Yeah, I think the family is where I did everything. What is said to them, that's what they will do. But I think the wife know that I'm here. But what I'm suspecting, I suspect that maybe he told the wife that it's just because of documents I gave him the child.
Okay.
So he's not with me. Because even later when I was asking his friends around here that knew us the way we started, so I was not telling them, so you people know that this man was fine. He didn't tell me. They said that long time, the man told them that the two of us have ended relationship that I just born for him, and I make the two of us stay together.
I see.
So he not marry me.
Okay.
Okay. Some of the family members that were aware also that we are together, that didn't really know if we marry. He even tell them that we not marry, we all stay together.
Or if maybe you go tell him why saying paper marriage, documents. He marry you for documents if the wife find out or something like that.
He not even tell you why I say he marry me. He just be like, he tell you why I say now because of paper, right? We just bump the kid. So if I'm calling him when the wife is there, he doesn't pick. So but since I watched your program, you called me last time that I should just relax and calm down. I think he himself is still surprised. I don't used to call him again. I don't disturb me. I just leave him. I will just dress my kids. We go out, stroll. Anytime we are tired, we come back and sleep. So the last time he called, he said that if it's because of the wife he married, that's why I'm angry. That he never start. He will still go to America. The plan is to go to London, put one there. Go to America, put one there.
Now they hear, sisters. Now they hear. He's planning to come to London, come to Canada and America to put different wives in different places. So watch out, though. Watch out, because he's on a mission to marry wives and break hearts everywhere. I mean, some people are just heartless.
My own fear is that what I'm suspecting, this man is going to bring his wife here.
Okay.
That's what I'm suspecting. And we didn't do anything.
Here.
Anything
in Germany.
They didn't recognize me. Yes. Now we are all like, I'm a baby mama.
Yes.
So he can do anything we like, and there's no guarantee. Even if he come back, because of this whole thing now, I don't even trust him. Nothing from his mouth. I don't trust anything. So even if he come back now, tell me that there's nothing like that. It's not good. I will not believe because even the family, they are suspecting that the wife now is using something on him because he doesn't call anybody. He don't even want to come back again. He want to sit down with the wife and he doesn't call anybody now. And they said that it's not like a driver to the wife. The wife is telling you, take me to this place, we drive. It's like it's just like.
And I'm good now, Shelly. You love him. How did he pay you back? You see, brothers, let me tell you something, brothers. If a woman loves you, honors and respects you, you say you don't want her, say another one because you promised one marriage 6 years ago. But you knew you promised that one marriage when you come marry this one. I mean, we should always consider whether a man or woman, always consider that this is somebody's heart. This is somebody's life. You cannot mess around somebody's life. It is not good. If woman do and we know they support them, man do and we know they support. It is not this thing. It lead. Look, we know they don't allow photos or videos. Otherwise, one day I for show now how many women they mental health hospitals, and with every passing day that goes by on this channel and the way God is taking us, on this journey. Women that are calling me. Before we came on the show, I was on the phone for 1 hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It was going to 2 hours. I said, I need to go and prepare another case like Jessica's own. Okay? And when I hear these things, I'm like, oh my God, this is somebody's life. So whatever you are doing, just know that this is a human being. They've got feelings. Okay? Don't just say, oh, I don't care. I don't care. It is not good. Look at this young girl now. She's very young. And you were saying something, blessing, that, you got isolated from all your family because they told you not to marry him and you did.
Mama, even till today, they are not even talking to me well. It's only once in a while they just feel like they will talk to me because I did this thing to them. And one thing, the thing that really hurt me most, Mama, since that time I left till now, I've never had a man number in my phone. Like men, they don't follow me before we marry. Said they don't follow. Even till now, you see my picture, Mama. If I'm going, even with baby, when I'm going with my kids, but you both said they stop me for when they talk to me till today. But I never give anybody my number. I've never
you've been faithful to him completely. It's okay.
I just love myself.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry, don't lose your. It's not the end of the world. Your own case is not the worst. It's not the worst. The one I heard on the phone before I came on the show. If you hear that one, blessing, you go to celebrate the thank God, say, my own even better. I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. No, she will come and tell the story by herself because I say she has to come because nobody let me go hear this story. Okay? So don't worry, you are not alone. Your own case is even good. It's bad. I know you are young. I mean, this is betrayal, and that's why you are sharing. But you will be okay. All right? So before I share my link, I want to ask you. Now, he don't date Nigeria. He's not coming back to Germany. He's openly about his wife now. He doesn't even care anymore. What do you want to do?
Mama, that's where I'm confused now because I even till now said no, but I cannot even put my mouth to tell anybody that look at because even my friends we got fight. We fight. Was it not was it not December? Because of the way we was traveling every time. So then they were telling me that this man get wife. So it was not like a gossip. So I heard about it that they are gossiping about me that my husband is having a wife in Nigeria and children. That's why he's traveling. That thing scatter everybody. We fight.
No need to fight. It's not so. No. Don't allow anybody bring you down. No, this is what our Africans, our Nigerians, this is what we do. When we hear that a woman is going through something, we turn it to shame, even though she's the victim. I give you an example. Just love now one blog where they say I like where but he did whether he or she did something that really pissed me off a couple of days ago. A woman is going through domestic violence. In a kind of picture, the blogger, they talk say, kata no boss. So yes, say why his husband they beat him. Who the hell are you? Why do you mock somebody that is a victim? So this is what we do. We they mock victim. Victim blaming and shaming is part of Nigerian culture. But you know what, blessing? You don't need to fight anybody. You don't need to fight anybody. You don't need to feel ashamed. You don't do anything wrong. You'll be virgin when you marry this man. Now they honest with you to tell you in conditions. Say maybe if you say you don't go marry, if you know say you promise somebody marriage for Nigeria. I don't know. Okay? So please, no need to diffuse, don't let anybody shame you. This shaming and blaming contribute to why a lot of women they die for marriages. They don't want to leave. What will people say? What will people say? Oh, the one I spoke to just now say, hey, this is my second marriage. I will die here. I'm not leaving. The man was abusing her. You know, Greek come out to say, what will people say? This is my second marriage. And a pastor. So, blessing.
Mama, I think a lot. So what I don't know because I don't think I can continue like all this anything about polygamous all this thing. I don't even.
No.
I don't know. And it don't even have time for me anymore. So most of the time now, he spend it with you. He cannot stay one day without it. Don't call you. But look now, he stayed 2 weeks. He didn't call me.
That's his real wife. Now where in heart they be that? Now why? Maybe because he was lonely. Unfortunately, maybe he was lonely. I don't share my link, guys. Please come into the studio. We need some emotional, practical advice, for blessing.
Some people are telling me that I should just
pray. No, they told her to pray. And finish burning her children.
I should go pregnant as fast as I have. But to me, if I go pregnant, okay, look now, we took kids. It's still very difficult for me. He leave me now with 2 kids. So if I can't get 3 or 4, I think I don't know if I don't know.
My people are here in Germany. People are advising her to stay. May she pray and born her children finish. May she just get belly fast. You see how damaged a lot of people are. Our people. You see how they are sick. They're not well. They are not okay mentally. This girl is going through trauma because of the betrayal and the lies. Her marriage is founded on lies. Practically in Germany, she's not married there because the only traditional marriage they do for Nigeria. So that marriage no water.
There's nothing.
But you know what?
No guarantee for me at all for years.
Make I tell you something, blessing. God has a way of doing things. I go add people don't full studio. I go add them just now. God has a way of doing things. You know what it just come my spirit now. Be say the fact saying no marriage for Germany is a blessing for you. You know why? Your family, where you go pay bride price, go return a bride price, that marriage don't finish. You are free. No need to they go court, go they look for divorce or anything. It's easy. Because you've not been married. You never marry. Okay? So now blessing in disguise. Don't let anybody shame you. Okay, just listen. My people, they're here to advise you. I trust my Obodo fan. They know they disappoint. Success. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, Auntie B.
You're welcome. Hold on. I'll take my headphones on because I've got her on the WhatsApp so she can hear you. Okay, go on.
Good afternoon, Miss Listen. I'm talking to you from the United States.
Okay, that's going to be a problem now because my mic is connected to my headphones. Hold on. Okay, blessing. Know what you go do?
Yes.
To hear all this advice, go YouTube. I'll end the WhatsApp call. Go YouTube, go to listen, mute time, then I'll call you back if I need to talk to you. Okay? So that you will hear what people they talk. I want me here because the advice now for you, not before me.
Okay.
Just click on that video now so that you will hear what they talk. Then I'll call you back. Okay, sweetie.
Yes.
All right, let's give her a minute to just quickly go on YouTube. And then,
Okay.
Yeah, Success, thank you. Yeah. She's so young and so naive and, but she's smart as well. She's very smart. If you're trying to come in the studio, sorry, guys, I've got 10 people. That's the maximum. Once some people leave, then you can come in. I'm sorry. The thing is giving me signal that I can only have 10 people. I need to go for the professional plan that can take 12 people on the screen. Now, money, we pay every month for this thing. Okay, go on, Success. I think she's on now.
Yeah, so Miss Blessing, you are blessed.
Amen.
She should be so happy that man did not marry her over there in Germany.
Exactly.
She should be very happy, because going through divorce for no easy for her.
You're right.
It's for no easy. So now, the divorce where you need to go through now, the divorce for inside your heart. And that one be the cocoa divorce where you need to go through this divorce by yourself. This will not be court or money divorce. This one a divorce where you need to go inside your heart. how to forget this man. And the best thing for you, I'm not gonna lie for you, they talk to you now out of experience. The best thing for you now, for you to forget this man, hold your mind. I know say it's difficult, it's hard, but you will get through it. I'm telling you the truth. And by the time you get through it, you will be so happy that, thank God, say, now children I get for this man, not be marry me. You will be very happy. So please, my sister, killing yourself, just take that one out of the way. Like you said, you are very
young. She's very young. Very, very young.
Yeah, you are still very young. So what you should do now focus on those your children, make them grow, take care of them, get settled, put them in their kindergarten and all of that. Then maybe after some years you can think of maybe man or anything. For now, not be man at all. First get through this one. First get this one done with. I beg, leave this Igbo guy, make it go with the Igbo sister. Sorry, please. Please, leave him. Let him be. Don't call him. If he call you, not even pick.
Change your number. Make you even change the number completely. Cut off all access.
Go.
Yes. Yeah.
Let him go. Let her go. You, my sister, at the end of the day, you will be so happy, say you let this man go. I know say it's difficult, but if you try, you will fit. Because time heals every wound. With time, you go see, say, today you think of him like 100 times a day. Tomorrow you might think of him 90 times.
Yes.
Because they less as they break now, so how you they think of and they less as they break now, so you they get over this man. Before you know, in the next 2-3 months, you don't get over this man.
No, if it will take longer, if it takes 6 months, 1 year, no matter.
It will take longer,
yes.
But
she needs to get her life now. Make sure her children are okay. Get her job. When the children start kindergarten, put her life together. You know what they pay her.
This man, not think of this man again. I use God beg you, forget about her. Because me, even before now, with my age, now even before I even grow like this, if Igbo man tell me say go marry me, I don't go ever marry Igbo man. Never, not be this word. Because I grew up for Igbo land. I know them. I know how that they do. Igbo man marry you, he must go back, go marry his sister. If he even
not all of them.
But most of them,
most of them, but not be all of them. Because my sister, one of my family members married Igbo man, and that man was, I don't know, sometimes, make I tell you something, my sister. All this behavior is not particular to tribal, because the Igbo man where my family member marry is the most kindest, the most loving, the sweetest man I know. So
that's individual. That's the man. Yeah. That's individual.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Success. Let me take other people. I appreciate your contribution.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good evening, sis. Okay. Monica Fernandez, I've got you. Hello, Monica.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, love.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Bless you, my sweetheart. I know you're hearing me. A lot of wolves in human body, there many. Okay. But that's not the end of the world. As Auntie B said, I trust Auntie B if she describe person that you're beautiful. You don't look like you have 2 kids.
She is.
My darling,
you are. I said, wow. I said, is this you?
You are done having kids. That's what I'm going to say. Right now, pack your bag of I'm going to have more kids.
Now what's that they advise them? Which would be all these people where they give this kind of useless advice?
Those are primary school girls.
Can you imagine?
Keep your bag of having more kids.
To go born picky again. Are you mad?
She needs to keep her bag of having kids. You have 2 kids. It's okay.
Yeah.
There are people out there looking for just one.
One.
You have 2 kids. I have 2 kids. It took me. I told Auntie B, I want to be like Auntie B. I'll just look my passport. You know what? Where am I going this weekend? I want to enjoy life. My darling, heal properly. Then you bring yourself out again.
You will heal, yeah.
But the first thing is heal properly. It took me almost 1 year and 8 months, if I'm not mistaken. But now I'm out there. Get yourself that healing. Forget about what people are saying. Those people, they don't wish you well. That
I
man
agree
is
with
treating you like, okay, I got her there. No,
F
you
born.
can't have me there forever.
F-born, I agree with you. There might be a custody battle because these are the only children he has. Remember, he's trying to procreate in Nigeria, and because of all the ekpe that he's put on himself inadvertently, he didn't know he was doing this. But you see, the Bible says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. Those who love it will eat its fruits. So this man was swearing because he was trying to convince Virgin to date him and sleep with him and marry him. Now he's put curses on himself. So he doesn't have any other children. They say the wife keeps having, losing babies. It's not her fault.
Yeah,
You
no problem.
know.
He can come and start seeing his kids. There's no problem about that.
No, what
But
somebody is
what he
saying is that
needs to
there might be a
do,
custody battle because these are the only children he has. And I believe so.
of course, is even if there's custody battle, there's no way they're going to let him have the kids. He's going to be coming and visiting the kids. Maybe 15 days for him and 15 days for the woman.
Okay.
I don't think
Monica,
there's any way they will just grant the full custody to the man.
yeah, we'll get there. Well, I mean, when we get to that, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let me add SC. SC. Hello, SC.
Hello, Auntie B. Good
You're
evening.
welcome. Good evening, love. How are you?
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're
To
welcome.
just quickly, sorry, my baby is making noise. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. We love
Yeah,
babies.
yeah. I'm calling from Germany. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say to, oh God, I've forgotten her
Bless
name.
you. Bless
Yeah,
you.
to Blessing. Yeah. See, like you said, there are people that are even worse than your case. Just like the last caller said, just pack your bag and just know that focus on your children. Just focus on your children. I live in Germany. This one is normal. This is what they do. I'm sorry to tribalize, but a lot of them, these Igbo people, they go even marry white self, and after that, after 5 years, 10 years, they will divorce this person. They don't plan am for house. Say now waiting, I want do. Once I get this thing finished, I will just divorce this person. Thank God you are not married.
Mm.
And you can start your life. You can do everything you want. Just focus on your children. You will reap the fruit of your labor. I've never
And
seen somebody that take care of their children and will suffer at
yeah,
the end of the day.
yeah.
I have never seen. My papa alone take care of me with his wife, my stepmother. He's enjoying it today. You understand? So just focus on your children. Take care of your children. You will reap the fruit of your labor. Just I pray that there are other callers. I am not so good professionally in terms of law or when you talk about
Yeah.
child battle or whatever, but I hope that
She
we have
needs,
other
but she
callers.
needs positive friends. Yeah, I'm gonna put my link here because AC, I know you because you're regular on this channel. She's gonna need
Yeah,
positive friends. I forgot to give you guys an update before I started. Oh my god, I love you on this platform. And you guys are just, oh god, you're making me just glorify God every day. What happened is that the last lady that came here that was in Canada that had issues and she was telling us about herself. The kind of support she's gotten so far is unbelievable. So I want you to reach out to me, please. See, my number is
yes,
on the screen. Reach out to me on
okay.
WhatsApp because at the moment, the kind of people she has around her are those. I don't know how they go to Europe. I
I
don't know.
I understand, Auntie B. I will gladly do that. I
Please,
will
I
save
think
your
she needs emotional support. Yeah.
yes, I will
Just call
save your
her, check up
number.
on her. Yeah, save my number so I can link you guys. I need people who live
Yes,
local to her to, befriend her. People who have, knowledge. People who can reason. Not the one that will tell her, no, just burn your picking finish. Take them
yes.
back, burn your picking finish. No, I don't need such people.
I
So you
received
say,
those I received those advice too even when I came here. If I wasn't strong with the background and what I've been through, life has also taught me some lessons that I was able to pick sense myself. I received
yeah,
those people. You just think that at the end of the day, I'll just like maybe these people are cultists because they don't have conscience. That was what I told myself. They don't really have conscience. So yeah, to allow other people to come in, maybe
yeah,
professional people that can also advise her. I will
yeah.
save your number and I will gladly keep in touch with her.
Thank you so much, Essie. I know
Yeah.
that you are a good person. God bless you, my sister. I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Auntie B. God
All
bless you and
right.
I love you too.
I
Okay.
love you,
Bye.
baby. Okay, I've got Annie. Hello, Annie. You're welcome.
Hey, Auntie B. Good
Hey, sweetheart.
evening.
How are you? I'm
I'm
always
good,
happy to
thank
hear your
you.
voice because your voice reminds me of angels. The way you sound.
Amen. No. Blah blah. It is well with you.
Amen.
It is well
Hmm.
with you. Receive hug from me from a distance, but it is well with you. First of all, I don't want you to start blaming yourself because that is always the beginning point. They
Yeah.
told me not to marry him. There is an
Yes.
Igbo that will disappoint me. If only I listened, I won't be here. Ah, there's no need to do that, honey.
Yeah.
You loved him. You took a vow, which you kept, and the blessing of keeping that vow is yours. You did not waste your virginity. That's
Yeah.
another thing. That virginity that you kept for someone that you married, you didn't waste it. God, your blessing of doing that is also with you, is resident with you. So don't blame yourself. You could have also married your tribal man, and he would
And it
have
will
done the
happen.
same thing
Yeah.
to
Or
you.
even worse. Yeah. Even
Exactly.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen people
That's
that
why I
marry
was
from
saying.
my village, the
Yeah.
same village. They know their parents, and at the end of the day, the marriage didn't work. So it's yeah, people might say because maybe most Igbos have done that, but sister, it's not Igbo. I have my own experience. The guy I met is not Igbo, and I didn't generalize. I generalized at a point, but I still ended up marrying somebody from that state, not from his area. So blessing, first of all, not blame yourself. You not do bad. It's just life.
Yeah.
Life
It
happens,
happens.
right?
It
Life
happens. Yeah.
happens, and sometimes we don't have control over what happens. And so when it happens, it happens. Another thing you should also be thankful for, that it happened now that you are young, honey. My own happened in my 30s.
Hmm.
That guy wasted my life from 20s to 30s, and it was in my late 30s that I
The Mongo
finally
back one.
exactly.
Mongo back, your Mongo back husband, Annie.
I, I'm,
Who can
I'm
forget
telling
that
you,
Mongo back?
seriously, auntie. So he wasted. So it happened now that you're young. You have your
Tell
children
me, you guys all
with
know
your young
Mongo back.
age. So, honey, don't worry about that human being. Don't worry about him. It's okay. Just learn your lesson. Like you said,
Yeah,
you are wiser now. Of course, that's what I was talking to somebody. I said, if we are fools if we don't learn from the things that happen to us or those that happen to people around us. That's when we are fools. But that we made mistake once, that doesn't make us fools. It does. So
no,
somebody say you be idiot, you foolish. Now lie, not be your name. It's not part of
yeah,
your name. Your
yeah.
name
That you
is
even made a mistake
blessing.
twice. It's not the end of. It's not the end of it. It's not
Exactly.
the end of it. No, no. You
Exactly.
see, God gives us chances upon chances upon chances.
Yes,
So why should
exactly.
you be so hard on yourself?
Don't be
You
hard on
know?
yourself, okay? Blessing. And then, thirdly, I want to believe you are a Christian. So you want to surround yourself with Christians. Because from the little spiritual thing I know, there is something about, some people don't believe it, but I believe it. There's something about patterns. The devil
Hmm.
always wants to repeat patterns. When you were saying same thing happened to your mother, and
Yeah,
now you said it was not going to happen to you, but
and
somehow
it
some
did.
forces bigger than you manipulated you into
Yeah,
this guy, and
yeah,
now it's almost happening. But
yeah.
say it will not happen to
To
me.
your daughters. Yeah,
Yes, it won't
yeah,
happen to your daughter. Even
yeah,
now, say it has not even happened to you, self. At least you know where this human being dey. So whatever, you might be able to, your children will know their father at the long run. First, then secondly, forgive him. It is hard though. He has hurt you. Forgive him. Blessing, forgiving him has nothing to do with him. It is you. Because it is in you forgiving him that you will get your healing, you will get your deliverance, you will get your freedom. Doors will open up for you.
thank you,
It's a
Annie.
process, I know, but just try to forgive him. Try to
Yeah,
forgive him. Not, you know how you can forgive him. The way you can forgive him easily is say, this person, devil use them to hurt me. And in your forgiving, even though you give that excuse that the devil used him, it's not that you're not feeling sorry for him to
I'll
save
take him
him.
back.
No,
I'll take him
you don't
back
feel sorry for him. You don't take him back.
from
Delete him
afar.
from your memory. Keep
Yeah,
him
from
away
afar.
from your life. He's toxic. just keep him away. And
Thank you,
then,
Annie.
of course, you are beautiful. I've
Yeah.
not seen you, but the way Auntie Bill described you, you are this very beautiful lady.
She
Take
is
care
a
of
beautiful girl.
yourself.
Yeah, she's very
Be
beautiful.
even more beautiful than when you met that human being. Take care of yourself. Let that be your revenge. That's what I did. I started taking care of myself more than I met him. That if there was any reason for us to see ourselves, it go pain am. It was a revenge for me. Build your self-esteem. Listen to messages to build your self-esteem. You see those people where they laugh you, it is normal. Me, what did they not tell me? Because I'm a naturally stubborn person. They told me, we not know the person, no, but you will they see for years. So you just not be you do the thing will happen. Forget those things. Some people even went to turn themselves to God and said that because this thing happened to you, you will never see any man again in your life. I say, that
Are
is
they
the reason
God?
why we see a good man.
Now
You see,
them be God. And they are not
exactly,
God.
Auntie. So you will hear many things. Don't let it pain you. People must talk. Just focus on God, your beautiful children. Be joyful. And you know what? Blessing, your future is so bright and it will be
Amen.
sweet.
Amen.
Your
Amen.
future is bright and it will be sweet.
Thank
And
you,
we will
Annie.
hear of your testimony in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're moving on. We're hearing some really, really, really good words of encouragement. You know, I'm going to go to the rational mind now. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you so much, my sister. You're doing a very good job, I must say, because I've been following your program on the internet for some time. I must say, I must just commend you for that.
Thank you.
To our sister, our younger sister, who find herself in the situation she finds herself, in fact, I do. I have questions for her, but because because I heard you when you said she should go on the other side because she was
Yeah.
using.
I know her story. What do you want to ask? Because we
Yeah,
went
I
through
wanted to
it
find
over.
out like how long has he been with this guy? How long did it take her to know that this guy has somebody? And I mean, when did she find out this whole thing about having a woman that he kept somewhere?
It's
I mean,
about, so they've been together for 10 years. They dated for 5 years. They've been married for 5 years. It's about 2 years ago she found out when she was looking at his phone.
because what I'm getting at is this: sometimes when we hear Yoruba people say, we don't hear one side of the story and then pass judgment. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, but I'm not here to be acting like an antagonist to the heart, but I'm just trying to say that sometimes so that we'll be balanced in who to apportion blame to. But we're not here to apportion blame to anybody. But I'm just saying.
No, we're not blaming
Today,
anybody. We're trying to help Blessing. That's what we're
yeah,
doing.
yeah,
We
yeah.
don't even
So
talk
for
about the
me,
other person. It's not
so
important.
for me, regardless of how the case is be from what you said, if that's how it is, for me, you know, I heard somebody saying that, oh well, move on your life, which is what I also advise her. It's a good thing that she did. I mean, she has not even untied the knot, which can which can always be untied, because when you say you tie the knot, you can untie it at the same time. So, but then in this case, she's not even married. Let her move on her life. But then somebody brings another point like, oh, just move on your life. I mean, just turn a new leaf and all of that. Wear good clothes and take care of yourself, and then be done with having kids. What the thing is this, African men now, even though they marry another wife, or maybe they've never been married before, they want to have kids. Some of them want to have kids. So make sure put on for our mind as people that advise them. Say, if you want to move on, stop
We're
having
not talking
kids.
about that now. We're not even going there. Kids or
So,
no kids is not even the thing
so,
now. It's how she will get over. It's how she
let
will
her
get
get over.
over this.
Yeah.
It's
So
how to help her. Did you hear what she was saying? The rational mind. She said she was
that's what
thinking of killing herself.
I had that too. So please make sure you don't do anything that would
Exactly. Now
make
those
her
ones be
feel.
the priority now. How
Yeah,
she will get over this heartache.
yeah.
Maybe
Well,
just
for this
find
kind
out
of
all of a sudden say your husband gets wife.
it's a very mentally it can drain you. It can even make you go insane. Well, for me, what I would ask her is she go seek a professional help. Let her go seek a professional help from a mental health worker, or just let her go see somebody who can help her, marriage counselor. I mean, a relationship counselor, expert, so that you can get over this. Because whatever we all say here, I think it might be helpful. But if she has a one-on-one interaction with somebody who is an expert,
Yeah.
I don't know how Germany is when it comes to things like that, but I want to believe Germany is a very developed society when it comes to things.
It is.
So let her go seek a mental, see a mental, a mental
A counselor.
psychology,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
counselor, so that she can have one-on-one interaction. She can be
Yeah.
able to tell him or her even things she's not even able to speak here on this platform.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that way she'll
Absolutely.
be able to get off all of these things.
I
Let her
agree.
take care of herself. Take care of herself, like other people suggested, people advised. Take care of
Yeah.
yourself. Think less of him. Maybe the more you think less of him, the more you go fade in your life. So that's all I can say for now. That's it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You made really good points. Yeah. She needs to get counseling. Yeah. So that was a very good point. I appreciate your contribution, bro. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay. I am going to come to Adewale.
Good evening, Auntie B.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna like talk to Mrs. Blessing from like a man's perspective, because I think she still doesn't really know what the guy did, or she's still thinking the guy might change. So I'm just going to say exactly what she did and what she needs to do moving forward. So what that
Okay.
guy exactly just did is he came from Nigeria. He knew that through going to school, he wasn't going to get his papers, or after going to school, he might not get a job to get his papers. He
Yeah.
saw he saw her vulnerabilities, her values, and he knew that he could manipulate it. A
Yeah.
lot of guys do it here in Europe. I don't want to say it's Igbo guys, but a lot of guys do it here in Europe. They come
Mhm.
here, they already have families back home. They meet, it's not even Nigerian women, they also do it to the white women as
Oh
well.
yes.
Meet a
Yes.
very vulnerable white woman. They
Mhm.
realize, yeah, I can tell her sweet words and she'll just believe anything I say. He'd use her. So what he did exactly, he just used her to get his papers. And
Mhm.
once he was done, he knew he could, go to Nigeria and come back whenever he wanted. He went back to his real wife. So
Yeah.
she needs to know that the guy never really loved her.
Yeah.
She needs to get that, like, understand that and accept that, and then move on with her life. Let her get psychological help, mental health, so she should be able to move on from him. Because what I heard from the way she was talking was like she thinks that maybe he could change us. That was the tone she was using to describe the man and the message she was passing through to us in the background. So she needs to just accept what he did and move on, get the help she needs. Because right now, even if she meets another man or someone else who's going to be very good to her and good to her children, she wouldn't really be able to communicate that well with the person, because that her I don't even want to call him my husband, because that guy is not a husband, he's not a father. How would he leave like young children and go back to Nigeria for 3 months? Who does that?
Yeah.
I, I don't know. So she just needs to like get him, because he's actually right now, although he's not there, he's still controlling her life in a
Yeah.
way, because she
Yeah.
still sees him wherever she goes. That's
Yeah.
why she tried to kill herself, because she's still seeing him. So she needs to get his, like, the picture of him away from her mind, and she can do that
Yeah.
through like a professional. She can see a professional
Yeah.
and
That's why I
see.
really like the idea from the previous caller.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
professional
So
therapy.
yeah,
Very,
she
very
can.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
So
speak
she
to her
just
about it.
forget. She just, it might be difficult for her to forget about him. But she just forget that the guy could change or anything on him. Maybe the guy really loved her. She should know that that guy never did. He just used her for papers, and
Yeah.
that's it. That's what he did exactly. So that's all I
Yeah.
wanted to say.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Adewale, you always bring it correct. I feel like this younger generation, they will make better husbands. Oh, all of you that are running away from younger men, see young man as he gets sense. When I continue to dey follow Neduwoko, when they dey for another all these ancestors. When I continue to dey follow ancestors, oh, I don't get anything to talk. These younger Nigerian men, they too get sense. I'm telling you, the younger they are so matured. I have so many of them on this platform. When they talk, my ori mi mangu, it's a young man talking like this. There's another one called Junior. When he come here and talk, I will say, wow. Ancestors is not the way forward. I'm telling you, my people. Baby girl, I've got you.
Auntie B, my fave. This is actually my first time of calling. I just want to say thank you first for giving us a platform. Like the previous generation, they did not have this,
Thank you.
and they would have avoided so many hiccups in relationships, in marriages, if we had things like this for single people who are not married, right?
Yeah.
If we had things like this to tell us about ourselves, about men, about personality disorders, I think we'll be more aware
Oh,
about
yes.
decisions to take,
Mm-hmm.
signs to look for before we
Mm-hmm.
fall into the pit hole.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say thank you for that.
Thank you.
Now, addressing my sister, I want her to look at this as a business transaction.
Hmm.
He came, he saw the comfort you provided for him, and he capitalized on it.
Hmm.
The comfort you provided has expired. Now he has moved on. This is why I always preach on the need to have self-love and self-esteem. Because if you love yourself, you will know what to accept and you will know what not to accept. You will know when someone is bullshitting you. If that man is coming back countless times, you will see signs all the time. He's begging you constantly, swearing, and you keep going back, then you don't love yourself. And that's something we have to imbibe in young ladies these days, and men too, because women take advantage of men.
Yeah.
Right? But women too, we need it the most because we're the weaker sex.
We are.
Right? So if you love yourself, you go not say, if this man they bullshit me, I understand saying a bullshit and I know if you take him.
No, I don't think she doesn't love herself. Because I've had
Auntie B,
interaction with
anybody
her.
with self-love,
No,
anybody that loves themselves.
let me tell you what it is, baby girl. She loves herself, but the thing is that she grew up with this mentality that whoever I sleep with will be my husband. So the thought of leaving this man after giving him her virginity is what is disturbing her. That is the main thing.
That's understandable because she's attached to him emotionally now.
Yes.
Because she has given him her body, that pride that she kept and said, you know what, this is what I'm going to, this is whoever I give
this
it
is
to.
for my husband. I'm saving it for my husband.
Yes. He has capitalized on that. He saw that you were naive. He saw that you were vulnerable. And he capitalized on it. And men like this, they don't care. That's what you have to understand. They don't care. So, and he's going to come back. So she needs to be ready. He's going to come back and she needs to be ready to put the X on there that, you know what, I'm done. And another thing I want to say is, at this point, my sister, this is a relationship that you have to end without waiting for closure. You don't need closure for this one now. You don't need to come, they wait to make the man come tell you why he betrayed you. No. You don't need that. You need to move on without closure. Auntie B said you are young, you are vibrant, you have 2 kids. This is the time to get your life in check. And trust me, the minute you start putting your life in check, the next person you will attract, I swear, this man will go reach that level.
Amen.
But then the work starts with you, blessing. The work starts with you. And so I know say you they grieve right now, say, I don't believe say this man fit do this thing to me. See, they swear since upon all the swearing. So you mean say, trust me, now your weakness, now you capitalize on. Is he say if he swear?
He catch him.
Yeah.
Why you stay Nigeria because I dey even tell Blessing when discussing in private, I say the wife no let her leave Nigeria because she never get belle. He say, oh boy, if I not get belle, you are going nowhere. Stay here. So they try for baby. Now why you sit down
And
there?
another thing I need to tell her, she said she's communicating well with the family. My sister, you still sound naive, no offense.
Yes, that one.
Most of these families, they are in on it. You just don't have the full picture. And they will keep you there as long as possible for him to come in and out of your life. Yeah. Before you know, he will come back. You have a 3rd child. Then you're going to be a full-blown baby mom. Now you have 2. You have a chance. If I tell people, if you are going through a heartbreak, the best thing to do is keep yourself busy. Volunteer. If not new skill you want pick them up. As the day goes by, trust me, you will not be looking at yourself like, I settled for this fool. For this fool, but it starts with blessing. Nobody, you don't get waiting anybody talk to her now. It all starts with her. She needs to understand that she should grieve. She should cry, but she needs to start the healing process. And that has to happen without getting any closure. He doesn't need to be in contact with you anymore. He doesn't need to tell you why he disappointed you. He doesn't need to tell you why he left you. He has showed you by his actions, and you need to believe it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Auntie B, thank you
As
very much, ma.
so pragmatic. I kind
Oh
of
yeah,
like that.
trust me, trust me. I tell people all the time. I say I'm a young woman myself, yeah. But it took only one relationship to make me have sense that, oh my God, this person manipulated the life out of me, right? And I had to start watching self-love videos. I had to start watching femininity videos to know that, oh my God, you mean I can accept love? You mean there is love without suffering? You mean there is love without all this hassle, without having to dedicate my life to show that I love you? There are women that are enjoying, they are not enduring, right? So why do you look at me, eh? To feel like, say, now me, you won't come bring suffering. Say, I need to prove my love to you by suffering. Now later I can't think say, now because of how I take place myself, now I make you can't give me that kind nonsense. Say, I need to suffer to show you say I love you.
Yes.
And it's
And
not, trust me, self-love.
This is what they grow now. How would they grow up with that? You to show say you're a good girl, you need to be the one suffering and taking everything in. But the thing that hurts me, that pains me, is that the good men always end up with women that are just, Okay, thank you so much, baby girl. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Auntie.
Welcome, sweetheart. Have a good evening. I'm going to add Christine.
Hello.
I see you all. Hi, Christine. How are you? I haven't seen this face before.
I know, I've been watching you for ages.
Have you? Oh, thank you.
I make comments every now and again, but I've never really been on live to participate in your live shows.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, and thank you for providing the platform. Like the other caller said, it's very empowering. And I know that you as a social worker is one of the ethos of social work, empowering people. And this is what you do so well on this platform. Going straight to the point, I know there are so many other people perhaps queuing to talk and tell Blessing what to do with herself. Blessing mentioned something when she was talking to you earlier. She said she was very despondent at the time, but because she had watched your video, she felt encouraged. There were times you got into the kitchen and felt, do I just end it now? Do I just take my own life? But on a second thought, having remembered her kids and not wanting her kids to suffer, she thought against taking any, silly step. And I believe also there are many other people who may well be in Blessing's position right now, who are watching this and haven't come out to speak. Within our culture, there is this very wrong notion that once you're in a relationship, there's no going back. You better have your kids with the same man. Whether the man is good or not, there is no trophy. There's no reward for being in a bad relationship. People really need to get to the point where we start appraising our relationship and telling ourselves the truth. From what Blessing said, the telltale signs had been there because all these arguments, she had suspicions over the years, even before he got his paper. And this is not me trying to pull down someone who's already on the floor, but it's just for others who may well be in the same position right now to think again and ask yourself, who am I favoring by being in this relationship? The last lady who called talked about self-love. And that's not to say that Blessing doesn't love herself or doesn't know what's good for her. But sometimes we're really in this position where we feel we've traded in a lot. I've given my virginity, I've given my pride and all of that. Cut your losses. Cut your losses and take a step backward. Who are you doing this for? Blessing is so lucky in the sense that her career hasn't taken off. I have lived in this country for a long time. I have a career in a very well-established profession. And I have seen women who have been taking steps years and decades backward because they've invested their life with some silly man, and then the man goes off with another woman and the divorce suit takes a chunk out of their earnings.
Oh, yes. And their pension. Pension.
There is no legal aid for family law, especially in the UK. I don't know what the law in Germany is. There's no legal aid, so you would pay. These men come back. He will try to bring the woman in. He will try to come back and say, let's sell the house, or wait till the youngest child is 18 and start asserting his interest in somewhere where he hasn't actually worked. So this is a good time to cut ties. I know emotionally it might be very daunting for Blessing, but pragmatically, like every other person who have called you and made their points, the points they made are well taken and are very well based and founded. She needs to cut the ties. She should not be calling him. His family members are all in this together. They knew he was married. They knew he was using her. They all colluded with him to get her to the point where she's now had kids for the man. Now she's calling them. There's no need to call them. There's no need to call him. The only asset, the only good thing any woman in the diaspora can do for herself is to educate herself, get a good job, look after your kids. If you're lucky to have a good man and married, I'm not here to bash men. It's not about we against men. No, it isn't. We're calling a spade a spade. If you're not lucky to be with a man who looks after you, is loyal, then think again. You may well be better off without him. I've seen a lot of patients who have mental health, who have gone into not only mental health, physical health. Women have stroke and cardiac arrest because of marital issues. In this country, in the United Kingdom, in US, I've heard of it. I've read research, I've seen journals. People have traumatic, life-changing health conditions because of the stress and the heartbreak that men put them through. So there's really no need to cry over spilled milk. I think it's best she cut ties. She's done a training. She's just about to start applying for jobs. She has kids to preoccupy herself. You've given good, strength factors in the sense that she's good looking. She has a support network through Obodooyinbo TV. There are so many other people out there, but in her quiet moments here, there will be down times when she looks back and regrets. And that's where counseling comes in. She needs to speak to her GP or any support close person she can confide in, like yourself, if she talks to you. Talk about, she wants to cry. It's good to cry. It's good to let it out. But then begin to heal. That healing doesn't need to include him. There's no him in this picture. Yes, they have kids together. There would be need for him to have contact with his children. And I'm not going to say, no, cut ties. Don't let him talk to the kids. But the focus should not be Blessing and this man. Because the man has made a choice. He already had a choice before he met Blessing. And Blessing is not part of his life. So this notion of, what would people say? Let me just have my child with the same person. I've given him my virginity. To be honest, many people don't remember who they gave their virginities to, and it doesn't matter.
Who cares? Nobody ever questions a man about his virginity. No, but men, do you ever hear men talking about how they gave their virginity to someone? It's always women. They don't. It doesn't matter. But it's only women that will say, oh, my virginity.
To be honest, just look at the top 10 female, maybe Forbes list, and tell me if their virginity and who they gave it to is accounted for anywhere in the world. We don't really care. We don't want to know.
That ship sailed a long time ago. Nobody cares. Okay? Don't ask me about my virginity. I'm not asking you. Okay? So on
a lighter note, I think she has done well. She's formed a formidable, support network. She's talking to you. And we all here in Obodooyinbo TV community, we're here to rally around her. If she needs people to talk to, fair enough, talk to them, but try to occupy herself with things that will add value in the long term. Self-development, self-care, looking after her kids and healing, realizing this is a traumatic event. It may affect her in the future, how she forms future relationship. I hope it doesn't. But the steps she takes now to heal and move on, she hasn't really lost anything, to be honest. She hasn't. There's a point where she talked about she's worried he will bring her to the Germany. It doesn't matter. It's so inconsequential whether he brings her to the moon or he brings the other wife to the South Africa or wherever he wants to take her. Good riddance to bad rubbish. She shouldn't be bothered with where he wants to bring her, because the minute she starts thinking, oh yeah, he wants to bring her, those are the kind of things that will make her feel, no, I need to go back to him. Let's score points. There's no point to score. There's no, there's nothing really lost. Yes, it's breaking. Is disappointing. It can be, difficult to get over this, but she hasn't lost anything. In my place, in my culture, they say that the snake that one person sees is regarded as a python. in the grand scheme of things, there's no big deal. This is not a big deal. There are so many stories you've shared on this platform that I've heard, and I'm wondering, God, how did these people cope? So it's a good thing that it's happened now. She knows they're not married legally. She would not really realize what this means if they were married legally and she has a house and maybe he bought the house with her and then she becomes homeless. That's when she'll realize the implication of these kind of actions. So
thank you
that was
so
my
much.
token.
Oh my God, Christine, you need to call in more. Yeah, this is your first time. You have to call in more. This is the kind of women we want to listen to. You know,
all the time, and I'm shouting in the house when I'm walking. I'm shouting, no, that's not true. That can't happen. Tell her now.
You don't even know what is coming. I'm telling you that. That's why I was telling Blessing. I say your own is small. The one that I heard, the ones that are lined up, this is nothing. Honestly, she dodged the bullets. Yeah, she did. Thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you,
sis. Love you. Thank you. Wow. We love women that are not emotional. They are pragmatic. They say it as it is. Yeah, Christine, thank you so much. I love that. She said it as it is. No prejudice, no. She know they look at anybody face. She said it. The way she felt it is how she said it. I love women like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to add Bolaji. I see you, Ombasi, Adunke, JK, Common Sense Sisters. I see you. I see Angela Omoye. I see you. Please, I'll come to you in a minute. All right, Bolaji, you got the floor.
Hello, good evening, Sis B. This is Bolaji calling from the other side of the channel, right?
You're welcome, Bolaji. How are you?
Yeah, fine. And I've been listening to the callers, everybody. I'm listening to everybody. So I don't have much to say anyway, because they've virtually said everything I have to say.
You wanted to say?
Yeah. So, but I just want to say, give just one or two bullet points to my sister, Blessing. Blessing, there's one thing I've stressed it on the comment section. No man is worth dying for, right?
Thank you.
Move on, take care of your kids, and the sky is the limit for you. Right.
Thank you.
And the second issue is this stereotyping.
Yeah.
I stressed it in the comment section as well. I want to make my voice known. We don't have to stereotype. Let's stop all this stereotyping about Igbo, Hausa, whatever.
No, we're not stereotyping. She said.
No, I mean,
no, let me explain it to you, because a lot of people will watch this later. Somebody had already, was saying, going on and on about it, but I've chosen to ignore all those comments. See, what she said is that her family told her that Igbo men, no matter how they love you, their family will pressure them, they will still marry an Igbo woman. This is what she said, that this is the background of their marriage. That's why they didn't support her. Remember, she told the story of how she had to go to the US because they were trying to deceive her to leave this man. But she insisted. So this is her story. It's part of her story. That her family said, don't marry him. Igbo men will always marry an Igbo. We're not stereotyping. I told the story of my sister. I always share that story. He's the most lovely man I've ever seen. And he's an Igbo man. I'm not Igbo. He married my sister. And they are, till he died, that man was, oh my God.
Yeah, exactly what I was trying to say. Because it has to do with some Yoruba men are like that too. They get women outside, and they go back to Yoruba land to marry them. So it has to do with personality and individuals. It is not that tribe labeling. But what I'm just I'm really concerned about Blessing's case. She should stop thinking about that narcissist man over there and move on with her life. That's added to what other people have said earlier on. I don't think I have not much to say. I just want to make my voice known on that particular issue.
All right.
The professional help, I think she's actually got it here because the Obodo farm, we've contributed, and I think she just have to listen very good, and I think she's got part of the professional help.
We'll continue to support her. In and outside the show, we'll continue to support her. I mean, I've been talking to her for some time now before we came here. She didn't want to come.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you this. But she didn't want to come. You say, they will laugh at me.
No.
I said, are you kidding? Who is laughing at you? Say, they will say, my family will say, we told you so. And she's all alone, isolated, living alone with her children in Germany. I say, Blessing, no. I'm not in Germany. So please, We'll find you support on ground. This is the whole point. So if you live in Germany, please reach out to me. We want to find people who can reach her, quickly, or talk to her, and you are more local to her. All right, we can talk to her on the phone, but we need people who are more local. Like I was talking about the testimony I have for the last woman who came here, success. We found people who are living in her city. You see how God works? Yeah. They are now like, she's got a support around her now. She's got a community around her on ground who can talk to her, who can visit her, who can speak to her. And somebody offered to pay for her divorce. Oh my God, she's contacted a lawyer. The lawyer told her the fee. And, one of our brother who is so blessed, he's coming here on Sunday to speak to us anyway, offered to pay for the divorce. This is what you get when you come out here. It's all about supporting the person that is
creating a very great family out here, because
thank God.
Yeah, because I'm learning from this platform as well, because I've got issues too, and I'm learning a lot from here. So
Balaji, our brother.
Yeah, I got issues too, but it's something maybe later on I tell you about. But something
no
that
worries.
happened to me for the past about 3 years, 4 years ago. So I'm just trying to create life again. I stumbled on your blog about 2 years ago. And it has really helped me in trying to recreate my life over again.
So, that's so nice to hear.
This platform
is well with you.
It's a God-sent platform to me. And I think
thank you.
Blessing as well. So blessing, count your blessings because you're in a very nice place. Right?
Yes, thank you, Balaji. Right. Thank you so much, my brother. I love you. God bless you. You'll be okay. Yeah. Aww. He's such a darling, this Balaji, I tell you. He comes on all the time. He's always encouraging. He's always supporting. And I didn't even know. Honestly, when people come and tell me, your platform has helped me, I feel like, oh my God, this YouTube. Hey, long tutorial. God, this YouTube. Wow, it makes me really emotional. Honestly, it does. It makes me really, really emotional. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, I'm going to add Angela. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Hello.
Good evening, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetie.
How are you? Everyone. I am fine.
Where are you joining us from?
For the first time. I'm joining from Germany.
Good. You're welcome. I want people from Germany. All my German fans, come on.
I'm calling for the first time.
Oh, thank you.
But I've been listening to you for many years.
Thank you, my love. You're welcome. Yes. What do you have to
say? Beautiful blessing. I'm so happy to join the platform. So what I have to say is that I want to know how old is the child?
They are still very young. They are not up to school age. Yeah, two daughters.
Okay, and to give birth to them here in Germany?
Yes, both of them, yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, they are both below 5. They are not up to school age yet, yeah.
Okay, but they are in school, in kindergarten.
So she's not been able to get them into kindergarten. That's what she's been trying to do, but there was no space in her city or the places she's gone to. So she's trying to get them in now. I think she's doing that. But she has not succeeded. So she's still staying with them at home. And that's why she cannot walk.
Yeah, I understand. But what I have to say is that because I'm also a single mother, so I'm a single mother of 4. I know what it is to take care of 2.
Wow.
Yeah. 1 adopted by me. 3 is biological to do with my ex-husband.
Oh, God bless you.
So what I have to say is that just be strong. The most important thing is to take care of those kids.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. In fact, taking care of them will open more ways for you. And I want to please you not to ever bring any pressure because you're the God on earth for those kids. If you dare put pressure on yourself, that's not going to work well. And also, mostly, when the government says that you're not really paying attention on the children, that's the bad news.
Okay.
So what you have to do is really put them first on everything. Forget about men. Men pull everywhere now.
I like that.
I'm not lying. Men pull everywhere. By the time you gather yourself.
Because people, they always say women pull everywhere. I like that you're saying, Angela, that you're saying that men pull everywhere.
It's the other way around. So first of all, is their future, and for you to give them a very good upbringing. So, and secondly, I don't know how far you have gone with the man. Have they gotten married here? Because I didn't
No,
start
no,
from
no,
the
no, no.
beginning.
No, they didn't get married. They only did traditional wedding. He went to pay a bride price in Nigeria. That's all. Nothing in Germany.
Okay, but the man is in Germany. Is he in Germany?
He's gone to Nigeria to stay with his original wife, his first love.
You don't get problem now.
Exactly.
So just gather yourself. It's just like me. I live here alone. My ex is not here. I'm alone with the children. So I make sure I focus with my kids, and to God who made me open a way. The bigger way until today is looking for a way to come back. He didn't left anything, and I didn't even want it. What I wanted was my life. And how will you get back your life? Is by you reading or engage yourself after, maybe because the kids are still with you at home.
Yeah.
You read storybook with your kids, read Bible, make yourself
And she's
happy.
so intelligent. This young woman is so intelligent. You will not believe it. Honestly.
That's good. Make yourself happy. Take a walk, stroll out. Don't allow this conditioner to rule you down. These problems, don't even think about it apart from thinking about the kids. Fix them in school, and then you get a job. And I don't know how long she has been here.
Oh, she's been there for a while. She's got the. She's a citizen. She's a German citizen.
And then the life will be easy to pick up.
Yeah, she's a German citizen. Oh, we've lost her. Oh. Okay, let me add JK. I don't care. I'll come to you next.
Okay, Auntie B.
Hi, JK.
Hello, Auntie B. Good evening, ma.
You're welcome, sweetie. How are you?
I'm fine. How is your family?
We bless God. Where are you joining us from, sweetie?
I'm joining you from Germany, Berlin.
Oh, God bless you. All the German people. Call me. I love you guys. I want to hear from German people. Keep coming in. God bless you, my sister.
I contacted you about some week ago. I told you I will call you to tell you my own side of my own story about my life in Germany too. But
really?
Today, when I watched this your program and I listened to Blessing, it's like we share the same issue, you know. So
Really?
me, I'm strong anyway. I'm really strong now. So if she need help, I don't know where she is. If she's in Berlin or somewhere outside Berlin.
Yeah.
If she need help, I can call her to talk to her. She should just
take
take
my
care
number.
of herself.
Yeah. Take my number. If you check the screen now, JK, my number is there, my WhatsApp. Oh, you have my number. You say you even contacted me. You see?
Yeah.
I told you guys, man. So I got so many messages. I'm sorry.
I
Did
will
I come back to you?
still call you to tell you my story. If you feel like, if you want me to come live, I will do that. I will do that. Maybe some people will still learn because my story is so long. I was brought to Germany by my sister. She was working in the Nigerian embassy. She did a lot of shit with me. That's for another day. I'm calling today because of Blessing. I just want to encourage her. She should be strong. She should look for something. If she doesn't have kindergarten now, she should look for what they call Tagesmutter, like a day mother. Here, she should look for a place like that to put her kids, and then look for something to do so that she will be strong. Because the more she stay at home, the more she will be thinking about her problem.
Yes.
You know. But when she go out every day, then she will get herself back. Because me, I have 2 kids too. Mine, I was with my children's father for 13 years, but he left me and the 2 kids here in Germany, went to Nigeria, married a lady there, another man's wife with 2 kids, brought them to Dublin. They are living in Dublin now together, you know. So it's a long story anyway. So I would love to talk to Blessing. My own story, I would call you. We will talk. Then if you want us to do live, we'll do it, because some people might learn from my problem too. If she need a lawyer, if she need anything, advice, she should let you know. I will give her contact for that. And she should try and forget all those Olori Buruku in this Berlin, in this Germany, that will stay there and give birth to all your children.
Yes.
Her life is more important. A lot of people in Germany are so naive. They will keep giving her wrong advice. It's only somebody that is alive that can get married. So she should stay and protect herself and her children. That would be my advice to her.
No,
Please, if she need anything, contact. I would like to call her to talk to her once in a while. I can be talking to her so that she don't get too much depressed.
Okay, hold on. She's on the phone. Yeah, because we couldn't get her on the internet. Oh yeah, go on, Blessing. We can hear you.
I said I'm really happy. It's like I was hurt since all this while, but now it's like they just pour water on my body.
Yeah.
I'm so happy and relieved because I was all these things they are saying. I was thinking about them already, but I was afraid that I want to make a mistake. You know, I was afraid of making a mistake. If I leave him, I might make mistake. Even the last lady that called me is also a neighbor here. She was like, if you come back, carry your husband, let us no mind anything people they say. No, just come on for
block the number. Block
her
phone.
I can't even go home with this marriage again because no trust.
There's no marriage there.
Block his phone number from your phone. Let him not contact you again.
Have fun with us. Even if we want to travel together. But this man is not doing so. I was already thinking, how am I going to continue? But the way I'm listening to all these people are calling now, in fact, it's like they are just a lifesaver for me because I was afraid of making mistakes. I already concluded on my mind, I said I will not marry again. I have 2 kids already. I will just live my life, even if I don't marry again. And another thing I'm thinking also, I said I want to travel out of Germany, like to go to England. I want to go to school.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that offline. I'll talk to you about that offline. Okay?
For now, just block the man.
Keep listening.
I appreciate everybody. Yeah. I appreciate everybody. I'm really happy.
Yeah.
And my mind is really settled.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Continue to listen. I'll talk to you later about the other things, okay?
Okay, Mama. Thank you so much.
All right, sweetie. Yeah. Okay. All right. JK, you know what you do? My number is on the screen. Yeah. Contact me.
I said
have you taken it
already on my phone.
You have my number. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk on WhatsApp. Yeah, I'll connect you to Blessing. Yeah. Since you're in Germany, God bless you, my sister.
Okay, Auntie. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. You see, God is doing something here, guys. God is working in our midst. This is not me. I don't have this power. I don't have anything. I'm just a girl, a woman. It's not me. This is God. God is working. You had Blessing. Mercy.
Yeah, so Queen B, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, sis?
I'm good. I'm good. May God Almighty just continue to be with you and protect you, because I know we are only in front of the scene. You are behind the scene.
It's not easy. I'm not going to lie. It's not easy.
Yes. So, I mean, I can't imagine.
Somebody said to me, a sister sent a message to me a few days ago and said, how are you coping with all the stories? Are you feeling overwhelmed? I said, no, I'm a social worker. I've had worse. Trust me. But I think I spoke too soon.
And I think you chose the right profession for what you are doing right now. I mean, it's like,
because these women's stories are absolutely heartbreaking.
I cannot imagine. Like, it's a lot. But what the question I want to ask Blessing is, does she have someone? Because for me, it's like everyone needs someone. Okay, everyone. I don't care who you are.
She has some wicked neighbors that telling her, take your husband, enter house and burn all your children. That's what she has.
Okay, so if she doesn't have someone, she need to find someone who, because I have people. You know what I mean? See, my life is always about. It's never always about me. It's about people who I know that genuinely, deeply, they love me, regardless. Even when I messed up, even when they tell me don't do this, and I went ahead and do it anyway. When I come back, they never tell me I told you so.
Yeah,
that is kind of people I'm talking about. So everyone needs someone like that. And in most cases, sometimes in my deepest and lowest time, doesn't matter what time of the day, I know I have not one or two, three of them, like if I call any one of them, it doesn't matter, they will pick up. And if all I can do was just crying, they will just stay there and listen.
And that's the whole point of this whole thing. We're going to get her help so she can get,
please,
she can get support,
yes,
emotional and spiritual support right there in Germany. And that's why I'm looking for people in Germany. She will get help, because she's isolated from her family, okay? She's isolated because they told her not to marry him because, he's an Igbo man and all that, okay? But
yeah,
she will get help. She will.
Okay, so that's that's number one. Number two is I want to tell her, because I don't know how old she is, the fact that she's very young, that to give herself credit, to be kind to herself in a way that, people talk about growth, but we don't talk about experience. Experience and growth, they work together. So there's no there's no way that you're gonna grow without experience, good or bad. You understand what I mean? And it's not about what happened to you, really. It's about what you do with what happened to you. And that is how you grow from experience. Okay. So it doesn't, and then the age has nothing to do with, self-love. People preach self-love, and I'm a very advocate of that. But here's the thing: no matter how self-love of yourself that you think that you have, in some situation, you something with, just because you're a good person, just because you love yourself so much, it doesn't mean that you are not going to become a victim. The issue, once you find out that you are, and everything takes time, everything takes strength, everything takes patience.
As we were talking about this, and then my spirit just went because, the scriptures, because I used to wonder, why is it that women, we always, it's always men. Why is it that we carry men in our heart like this? Like, no matter the strongest of woman that is so intelligent, she's educated, she's intellectual, she's bold, she's beautiful. When it comes to a man, one man will just, the man has a heart, he can break her. Then, the scripture gave me the answer, and this is what I will tell you for free today. This is what one boyfriend I had once upon a time who was a bullet that I dodged. This is what he said to me. Genesis 3:16. He said that unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply your sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow shall thy bring forth children. And this is the part of it. He said, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he will rule over you. He will rule over you. True. I'm not preaching, guys. I'm not a prophet or a preacher. But Genesis 3:16, this is where the answer is. That's why what you were saying, Umba, that no matter how a woman is so, she's so educated, she's so fine. One man, just give him your heart. If that man is not a good person, he doesn't treat you well, he can break you. The answer is Genesis 3:13. Because God has given that power. Your husband will rule over you. I learned it a long time ago. May God not allow us to meet men that will break us. Anduke, I have you. Hello, sweetheart.
Hello, Sister B. Thank you for the platform. Thank you for the great work.
Thank you.
I'm giving Blessing a virtual hug. Any of this is not her fault. And as everyone has said, she's dodged a bullet. So she should be happy and grateful that she didn't waste 20, 30 years. Some have done that. And another thing, she needs to block every single family member from that man. Any friend she knows without anybody. And another thing is because they're going to try. Now they're already saying it, because I met when she said, they're saying the woman is manipulating him now. He's a driver to Sudan. He's using
to make her feel good.
That's a lie. They're just trying, because she have a child with a manipulator. Like one lady said from the start, this is a transaction to the man. So they're going to come back. Even this man will come back. If she love herself, obviously, she needs to not even let that man back into the house where she lives. She needs to just realize that She thought she's getting married, but this man is in a business transaction that he never paid for and took advantage of her. So she needs to block everyone that, because she can't heal. And like the other caller said, she can't expect an explanation or closure. It will never happen. So she has to move on and block every single person, because the man will try to come back and say, oh, she's done this to me, or always coming back to beg. And because he's the kind of person that come back to beg, they will try. And because she's make up her mind that this is the person I want to be with because of the virginity issue and all that, she will be easily manipulated again. So she has to guide herself. And like the last caller just said, now she needs support, like someone that she can talk to, because sometimes you need to let it out. It's okay to cry. There will be some days she won't be able to sleep. There will be some days she will try to get over it, and she will even be thinking like, oh, maybe if I've done this, or I love the man, or those days will come. But she has to remind herself that this person doesn't care. The fact that he actually changed the profile picture, I nearly cry when I heard that. That when she find that he went and put the other person's picture, like it doesn't care. And people like that, because those are the only kids he's got, he's going to try to want to mess her up, to even put her in a very difficult situation emotionally, so that she will be having some issue, and he will want to take the kids. Some of them, they are cruel.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what the guy will do, but she just had to guide herself. Look at those children. Like, there's a lot of people that are married for years. Just imagine if it was the other way around. She's dedicated her life, married, she hasn't got any children out of it, and the man is having kids up and down. I've even seen a situation where they will even bring those kids for the woman in the house to look after and say it's the sister's kids.
Yes.
So she should just be happy that this is a life lesson. People are going through worse. Like, your platform has really done a lot. Before, when I click on your video, I'll be like, oh, this is too long, I can't watch. But when my own thing happened, I got healing from watching few of your program as well. And now when I see the notification of I join, I don't, because it helped. You need professional help and all that. But when you hear other people's story, you're not alone.
I don't mean to make it long, Aduke. I don't. But how can you cut these stories short? You cannot.
Exactly. That's what I said now. I don't even care. Now, as I'm watching, I'm doing other things. That's what I do now. I try to use that time to do other things I need to do and just listen. Because I felt like I've been missing out a long time ago. Because I didn't want to
wait. You don't need to watch it once at a go. When you watch, YouTube, when you come back, it will stop where you will continue where you stop. So whenever you can come back to it, just watch, because it's not only me talking. That once upon a time, I don't care. I don't know how long you've been watching this channel. Once upon a time, I used to do all the talking. I will read people's emails and I'll talk. But as God will, everything I do here, my sister Fancy Face, she knows, is led by the Holy Spirit. Honestly, I don't take credit for it. I don't know anything. It's just Jesus. It's God that is leading. Okay. So when we started this live chat and people started coming and everything, I was like, oh my God, 2 hours, 3 hours video. Who will watch? But you know what? Even if it's only 1,000 people that watch it, as long as it's making a difference, it's okay.
It's making a whole lot of difference. You can never imagine how much difference it's making. In fact, I share it to some groups sometimes. Because some people will cover it up, they will start judging a single mother, blah blah blah. A lot of people are dying, and they are pretending they are married. They are dying because of what people will say, because the way we judge each other. But a lot is happening out there. So you're making a whole lot of difference. God will continue to bless you and lead you, and you're doing a lot. So I don't have much to say, but she really needs to block those family members. They all need, they need to block them.
She'll change her number. She has to change her number.
Exactly. She's not the first person they will tell, oh, have all your kids. A lot of people.
The man is even bragging. I don't care. I don't know if you picked up. He said he will not marry in US. He will marry in Canada. He will marry in London.
And that he meant what he said. And now that she knows, he will come back and even be talking in front of her. He will now be making her life even hell. So she doesn't even need that kind of person. He will be for him to put that picture and profile picture. He would do it because now he was hiding before. Now that you've seen it, even when she checked the phone and he said, "Oh, whatever you see, take it." He doesn't care. And a lot of them, they've sent people to mental hospital. They don't care. So now she needs to take care of her kids and she has to even take care of herself to take care of her kids. So she has to make herself priority. Take good care of herself. There's some days, if it's just the music, even if it's food, just eat something good, listen to music. When the thought is coming, try and do something to when you see your kids even playing, talking alone. So she needs to focus that this is her now and her children. And our own family member, they will come round. She just needs to go back to them as well because she needs that support. Yeah, there will some of them that will say, "Oh, we told you so." She should be ready to take that because she needs them. Because the man know all that. That's why he was able to go that far. He knew. So he's happy. He's happy. If he's a good man, he will want to prove himself to the family member. So he was never in need for anything, just a transaction, and he will still is convenient for him. He will come back and keep reaping the benefits. So she needs to pick herself and pick her children and forget about the man. And God will help her.
Amen. Thank you so much, Adunke. Oh my God. She's so blessed listening to all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are all here to learn, and I'm sure that blessing is blessed tonight. I have got 3 people left. Barry, I've got you, Barry. Then I'll come to one more sisters, one more Eskona and Common Sense sisters. Yeah, Barry.
Hello.
Hi, Barry. How are you?
Hi, Auntie B. Good afternoon.
You're welcome, sweetie. What do you have to say?
First of all, I'm an Igbo guy, so not all of us are the same.
I know
one
that.
thing I want to say.
I know that.
I want to say it's a blessing. One of the things that helped me, because I'm much more when certain things happen to people or for myself, I look for practical things to pull me out of situations or an experience. One of the things I did back then was I want to believe we're Christians, Muslims, but we are all linked to God on different spiritual levels. I prayed.
Okay.
I poured out my heart to God. I poured out my pain to God. I spoke to God the way that I would speak to a friend. It wasn't just all formal, dear Father, help me in this pain and what I'm going through. Like, I told him exactly how I was feeling. And this was something that I did from time to time. And when I moved, people asked me, like, Barry, like, you don't look fazed by what happened to you. And I didn't realize.
Can you speak a bit louder so we can hear you, Barry?
Oh, sorry. A lot of people, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people would ask me, like, Barry, you don't look fazed. You're not fazed by what you experienced at all. And I want to give credit to the time that I spent with God. I did have access to the psychological help.
Was it relationship your issue?
But
was it
relating
to
70-80% of where I am to God in my bedroom, talking to God about it. Hello? Sorry?
Yeah. Was it relating to relationship, your issue? Was it about relationship? Barry, can you hear me? Yeah,
Hello,
I'm
can
hearing
you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Was it about relationship, your issue?
Yeah, it was a relationship. And the reason why I say this is not a lot of people have access.
Your connection is a bit bad there. Okay, I'm going to add come on, sisters. Oh, it's drop off completely. Okay, if you can come back, that would be great. I got you on my corner. Solution focus. Common sense sisters.
Testing the microphone. One.
Good to hear.
Now we round up the show. We are the one that closes the show.
Common sense sisters, one of the way my talk. I want you on a wisdom or leave that thing. Me when I did the men, they take notes.
I know the queen had you now. Don't leave there because I know so now we go end the show.
I they take note. My hand they pay me, but they right. I say I can't stop. I do the right.
Please, I want to ask for a favor. Barry, please come back and finish this story. Oh.
Yes, we know they hear my own. I don't want man to come. Make you know like only women issue with the show. If man get issue, make on share. One hear me.
Again, make Barry try come a beg. Barry.
The internet cut off. We don't know whether na Germany they say they get flood for there. Whether na the flooding.
We don't say holy water go connect with the network. Barry, please click the link
with this too. Holy water plus flood.
I'm sorry to talk over you.
No
wahala. We dey hear everything I want to talk.
So, you know what? Everybody that has come on and have spoken, even in the chat, man, Obodooyinbo, you are blessed, immensely blessed with so many brilliant minds, brilliant, compassionate, great people on your platform. Just looking at the chat room alone, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. You know, they have a heart to support. You know, this is a family. This is not a regular YouTuber. This is family right here. If anybody they look for brother and sister, come to Obodooyinbo.
Joy say they do professional treatment with Omo. Yeah, Joy, why did you say that? It's not true. That's not true.
No, Joy, you'll not be so because no, that's not correct. Oh, I mean, my mouth is sharp. Oh, now make me the.
You know what I know the way either. Make I tell you, Joy. It's because when Amoye starts, she and common sisters, other people no go get chance to talk, so I fair leave them so that other people go talk, finish, go before they start their own. It's not like that. Okay.
Yes, so I beg go. Which after all, which day I come for here. But anyway, maybe to the point. So Joy, we love you. You be one of the brilliant people. I see your comment now. I never see your face. May you show your face.
Show now. May you can't talk now. Which one you did?
Can't talk so that we go do professional treatment now for you. No say as you find this your picture. You sharp. I shall say you be Miss World before. I be answer us. Maybe not Miss World somewhere before. Anyway, so what was I saying? So everything that everybody has said, I don't even have anything to add. Me myself, I've been taking notes, honestly. Now, the only thing I'm going to add is that this thing is very, very serious. As women, we need to take responsibility for our solo and our emotions. It's very, very important because it goes to the DNA. So whatever you carry, think about it. If you're sad, you're going through any type of depression or any issue at all, you think it's just emotional, it goes way deep. That means that your DNA will be carrying those things. When you have kids, right, and they start to act a certain way, think about before you conceive them, what the experience was like. This is real, man. So the only thing I'm going to say is blessing. You already have all the help that you need. You've heard everybody, and I know you have admitted yourself that you've been encouraged. I want you to take that encouragement and run with it. Thank God for your life. There are people who have gone through what you're going through, right? And did not survive it. Remember that. The fact that you survived this and you're able to tell your story already shows that you are victorious. So what you have to do right now is pick yourself up. Single mother, no because so biko. I know say our society we sabi paint picture, we sabi judge now our work, right? From the society we come from, but that should not be anybody's narrative. Life is what you make of it. you can turn your situation around, and you have everything within you to do that. You will come out of this and you will testify. There is a book in everyone. Maybe you will even use this one, become a famous author. Maybe we'll come and read about you. Blessing. You can't share your story to the world. This now one area of ministry. So don't take any pain for granted. You might have gone through a lot, but you will come out at the other end a victorious person. That is all I have to say. And I open the floor for my beautiful, amazing
hold on first. Common sense, hold on. Barry's back. You know, Saturday shouts.
Yeah. Sorry again. Can you hear me? I guess it's because it's raining here. That's why
it's fine.
I keep getting disconnected. So let me just hit the nail. Let me just go straight to the point. When I was going through my experience, my story, one of the things that helped me, even though I had access to mental health specialists and I had a lot of options. Thank God for the job I had then. But I would say that one thing that helped me is I knelt down in my room every day and bared my heart to God. And I experienced peace. I experienced the kind of peace that when the Bible says that he will give somebody peace that nobody else would understand. Believe me, it got to a point, people around me were asking me, like literally asking me, like, Barry, you don't look fazed about what you experienced. Like you because it wasn't my own. I did not make it my story.
Yeah.
So I want to believe we're all Christians, we're all Muslims. Even sometimes psychologists would recommend a lot of things. Some people do yoga. Some people, do a lot of things just to find that center, just to find that peace. I chose to go. I chose to go on my knees to talk to God, and it helped me. God gave me a trajectory that I'm still on. So this is whatever she has experienced is just part of her success story. It's just part of her story. She will look back at this at some point in the future and smile, like, oh, this is just one of those things. And there are a lot of stories like that. I don't know if you heard the last point I made. Her social circle is something that she should also look at. She should be very, very picky about her social circle right now, because a lot of people will come without advice, a lot of opinions, so she should be very, very careful. She doesn't have to tell everybody that comes to her door, oh, this is what happened to me, oh, this is what happened, this is what this man did to me.
I don't think she's telling anybody. It's only her neighbors that she didn't tell them. Even her family doesn't know.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I chose my own family, what I experienced. Well, even though I was married here, I'm one of those men who I believe in managing my own ship. My family back home here in the US did not have an inkling, did not have an idea. I don't take my marital issues outside for Popsy and Momsy and brothers and sisters because even when we reconcile at some point in the future, parents and some of these people still do have a way of holding on to those, oh, you did this to my son, or you did this, things like that. So talking about it to the right people, I'm stressing the right people is really, really germane to all of this. And again, and to be great job you're doing. You're touching a lot of lives, and may God bless you. All right.
God bless you too, Barry. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate your contribution. If you ever want to come and share, men are welcome too. This is not a platform for women alone. So men are absolutely welcome. In fact, as a matter of fact, I would want to hear from brothers as well, because this is not about a gender. It's issue specific. The real life situations that we share here is issue specific. It's not about a particular gender. So if you've got an experience you want to talk about, you've got, you need advice, you need support, you feel isolated, please, you are not alone. You are not alone. Reach out to us. I'm going to put my contact on the screen again. Reach out to us and we will do everything we can. We might not have I don't have the solutions myself, but we'll bring it out here, and we always, by the grace of God, manage to find help and support for people who come here. Yeah. Thank you so much, Barry. And yeah. Common sense sisters.
We dey argue, we go talk first. Please let me just say it now.
Yeah,
please.
talk.
Auntie, you see why we dey do the talk, say we want Barry to talk. We never know say Barry. Oh God, Barry, thank you for talking and for sharing. You dey hear me?
Did they hear us?
They hear now, they hear. Yeah.
So Ella, talk.
First of all, our regular scheduled announcement, please hit the like button before you end with this program or immediately after you leave. For those of you now when they watch from phone. Second announcement is for Auntie B. Auntie B, I don't hear you say everything, give glory and thanks to God. We agree, say we give glory and thanks to God. But please, don't undermine the hard work when who they call for all these scammers. Don't ever undermine the hard work that you put into this YouTube community when they do so, from the equipment to the time. Some of us get different time zone. They get there till 12 a.m. They talk.
You know, so before I come on, I tell us I did phone with another matter. That one, bless you, it be like it's your girl, and just try to play. I bless you, case for another country again.
You see.
I open my mouth and look, see what it be this. The woman on there, oh my God.
You see,
I need to beg her and say, I need to go on live now. Oh my God, people are going through a lot.
Yeah, a whole lot. I remember I said we're already talking for these platforms. Make I remind you of something where you probably don't forget. I think it was in 2019, the time you did a video on your channel. You said you kept asking yourself, like, what is life? What does life look like? What's the meaning of life?
Yeah,
What's the meaning
I did.
You know, they see the meaning, they answer itself since that time.
It's answering, no. It's not true.
And answers they come for front too, because all these people now, when they get solution for a year, they go come testify before the year end. They go call back, say, I do video so and so they this is me now. You know why? Because you are doing make I speak English, the righteous work. The righteous work, which means that you are working in your purpose. And your intention is very pure. And that's why people, then it's very rare to find a platform where like you have like a woman is the host of the platform where the men can call in freely right now to talk. Look at what Mr. Bolaji said when he gave that advice. He said to Blessing, he said, and I quote, the answers are on the platform. The therapy, the comment section, everywhere. People were not the calling. Look at people that have collected the numbers to call her through Auntie B from Germany. Look at what in the house. Look at what Angela said. Angela, and I quote, Yolori Buruku Mongo Park people, neighbors. Let's quote Mr. Macaroni. Neighbors of doom. Neighbors of doom. Neighbors of doom. Neighbors of doom.
Neighbors say make it carry my house, begin the bomb picking with everything she's going through. We're making the bomb picking. We don't even think about her life, and I don't think about her life, and I don't think about her mental health.
All they can think of is to be distracted.
Oh Jesus!
Only SCX they go to think of. How can those neighbors progress?
Wait, neighbors of dooms are people who have your contact numbers and they like misery, so they want you to be their company. So they like it when you are miserable. So they give you advices that are counterproductive to your instincts to make you doubt your self-decision. I remember when Blessing said earlier that, she was feeling these suicidal thoughts. Then she will go and watch Monica's video. Then she will gain courage. That's to tell you that Blessing is a very wise person, which the woman, the lady goes out to look for, research for things that will uplift her spirit, even though she's down and alone. The most times, and I applaud Blessing for that. Blessing, if you are hearing me, I say Wakobiro Nurobo language, which means well done, that you are doing well. And having said that, everybody already talks, say self-love, self-care, all those things, all the therapy you have, they are here. I write quotes before. I say, but I write the quotes now. Hey, God, count your blessings. This my sister. Make her blessing. Make her talk. Ella.
Oh my God. How you go tell this to Ella? When you go laugh, they be like comedy. I never see.
Make her talk. Know your ginger. May not lost for my brain. Please don't stop. Blessing, my dear Blessing, beautiful Blessing with the beautiful daughter, the strong woman of formidable force. Count your blessings, record your lessons, and take life by the horn. And you are going to make it. Count your blessings, record your lessons, and take life by the horn, which means you are in charge. I like when you called in earlier and you said that you feel better, you feel kind of encouraged, and that is the power of storytelling on this platform. Anything they make your mind they doubt, just go on. Whether na video when you go come watch
YouTube, they watch Nigerian comedians.
Or Nigerian,
you go laugh, finish, scatter. You go forget what they make you upset.
Or you come back to this video and then watch to the part where people are already giving advice. So you hear different people's voices and they raise a cautious awareness.
Overcomers, sorry, common sense sisters. Overcomers, you want to share? Okay, that will be the answer. Not the last but not the least. The link is here. If you look down, you'll see it. Overcomers TV. So come, so we can end now because it's 2 hours. I wanted to do 2 hours.
Come, you can cut. You can tell us.
Once they come in, just let us know.
Overcomers, come in. The link is in the comment section.
Also, from the Minister of Women Affairs in the Bible, the honorable person's name of King Solomon, the wise king. Solomon say, guard your hearts,
with all diligence, because out of it comes the issues of life.
Yes, so
we quote that one because we first quote Genesis. You know, so normally we know the quote Bible. The round for Proverbs 4:23.
Yeah. Okay, Mona, just hold that thought. Mbasi.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Queen B.
You got cut off. Yeah, you were cut off before.
Yeah, actually, there was something I was going to say before I get cut off. And when the common sense, they are talking something, it kind of jar my memory. There's something that nobody talks about yet, and that is, and I hope I'm allowed to say this on your show, that when you are in an abusive relationship, and then you come out of it, in most cases, most women, they go back to the same person, sometimes just for sexual tension. So she needs to be aware of that. Because there are women who can hold on no matter what. Depends on how your breathe is or how you feel about sexuality, your own sexual behavior. Because she's young, so she's still learning. We're all learning. We're all students of this world, okay?
Oh, yes.
She needs to know what a sexual tension is. You understand? And like everybody said, believe me, that man is gonna come back.
He will.
And whether,
he will get tired. How long can he stay in Nigeria? He will get tired. He will get broke. Because it's a familiar ground for her. When he comes back and he increase his pleading and everything, and starts swearing and cursing himself again.
Sometimes sexual tension make you at least it's a familiar ground. And in most cases, that's one of those things that pull women back. You know what I mean? So my suggestion to her is, if she doesn't mind, is first of all, she needs to know what her sexual tension are. And there are a lot of toys. She needs to know how to feel herself. There's nothing absolutely wrong with that. You know what I mean? So that way to pull off the edge, so that, because once your sexual tension is been taken care of, even when you meet a man, the sex is not going to be first thing in your head. You will give yourself time to get to know the next person. So she needs to learn how to take care of herself sexually, whatever what that looks like. Whether spiritually she wants to do that, she can do that. Whether physically she wants to do that, she's allowed to do that. And to give herself the permission that it's okay as a woman or a man, whatever. Too much of everything is not good, but you need to know what is it that your body wants, and not to having to deny yourself so that you don't find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in.
Yeah.
And the talk of the virginity, I do not like that word, the word virginity. I think people kind of overrated the virginity to the point that it's like, if you're not virgin, you are something else. Or people try to hold on to this.
Only female virginity, not male.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't even talk about that with my kids. Just let us teach our children to get to know themselves sexually. Because when you get to know yourself sexually, because there's a lot of things we have to know about ourselves, and sexuality is one of them. So if you get to know ourselves sexually, you will know what you like, what you don't like, what you want, how you want, all of that. A lot of us, we don't even know what we like. All we know is we are just getting ourselves ready for a man. We don't care who is the man we are getting ourselves ready for. Who are you? Am I getting myself ready for? I need to get myself ready for me first.
Yeah.
It's something that we have to reteach, and hopefully it take us to the next step, a better place in the future.
Thanks, Embassy. Always appreciate your contribution. I love
You're
you.
welcome.
Sis. God bless you. Yeah, I've got Overcomers TV. He's here now. Hello, Overcomer. Overcomer, you need to unmute yourself. Your device is muted. Yeah.
Hello,
Okay.
Auntie B.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Thank you.
We did not name it.
No, I'm a woman.
Are you a pastor? Overcomers.
We thank God, though. We thank God. But I'm not a pastor yet.
It is well. It is well.
It's well. Yes, we thank God. But I'm looking to. I mean, I've been ministering, so you know.
Okay.
But I want to thank you so much for everything you're doing. God bless you.
Amen.
And thank God for the last speaker who chimed in a little bit about that sexuality part. But I have 3 points to talk on to Blessing. So while we're talking to her and advising her and everything, we must remember the things that has strong points, her pillars or so I can say. So first thing is she has to go back to God and tell God exactly the state of things, just the way she had try to give it to God as a promise, like, okay, yeah, I'm a virgin, the first man I sleep to, that's who I will marry. She mentioned that it was kind of like a promise to God. So right now, with the state of things, she has to go back to God and tell God, hey, I know I made this promise, I know you are with me, you heard me and everything, but this is how things have turned out to be. Show me the way, how do I handle it, how do I go about it? Because God is the ultimate solution. Because she must address that. If she doesn't address that, that's an aspect that, she may become angry at God or, and stuff like that.
She's angry at herself. Yeah.
Right. So just as simple as it is, she must continue talking to God and presenting the situation to God as it is. And hopefully God will see her through. God will, he's a way maker. He will make a way for her. Even where there seems to be no way. So I thank God for that point. The second point is the kids. Most people have mentioned, but we've not really paid attention to the kids, and how and how she would look at the kids. Like, there's this talk about, two parents and the father's input in the child's upbringing and all of that. So that aspect also she have to, it's my belief that she have to take it to God as well, because while she's mending herself physically and everything, God will also help her bring people into her life who will interact with those kids such that they will not feel the absence of their, father's input. Right. So that's another aspect. Also, while she's looking for healing and everything, those children are a focal point and they must not be left out. They must not be left out.
Okay.
So then my third point is there's this he's a psychologist and he's on YouTube as well. His name is Benjamin Zulu. He talks a lot about helping women, not only women, both genders, but I believe that if Blessing should follow and listen to Benjamin Zulu's videos and teaching, it will help her to figure out where she is in life, who she is, just to try to know herself more, how to position herself more for the dating world ahead of her, and how she must prepare herself to be ready for that, like the last caller said, to know herself and who she's readying herself for, but not only sexually, but just, globally. so that there are predators out there. Yes, she has had this experience, but there's no telling. We pray that this is the end of it, but she must prepare herself so that she will meet the right people ahead of her and make the best out of life. So
thank you.
That's what I wanted to contribute.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Where are you joining us from? I didn't ask you your country.
Oh, I'm a new Sabi, Auntie B, but I've been watching your videos a lot.
You didn't sub before. You're a new Sabi now.
Yes.
And you're a pastor. You didn't sub and you're watching.
I thank God for that title. Oh. I'm not a pastor, but I thank God as you're pronouncing it over my head. God is in control. I thank God it's well, but I'm in the States. I'm in USA.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Have a good evening. Thank
you.
You
too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so we've heard everyone has spoken. We are going to round up now. We're ending it now because we've done 2.5 hours. And we in the UK here is 10:30 and we've got work tomorrow. Let me see if I can get blessing. Okay. Right. Lesson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're about to end. How do you feel?
I don't know how to explain it. In fact, it's like it's now I want to start my life again.
Clap for her. Smart girl. Your life is just starting.
Yeah, all these things everybody is contributing. I've already think all these things, especially about the kids. Because even if it's around now, he don't even think of me and the kids. Sometimes even to go outside here in the field to play with them. I always go 11. Even my neighbors, everybody know already that it's like I'm with a man, but I'm living.
You are single. You are married but single.
Yeah, it's always I'm spending time on the telephone with his wife.
Yeah.
So all those things I've already concluded in my mind that this marriage is not going to work. But I was afraid because of people, or maybe they tell me to have patience. His marriage is like this, so I was afraid not to.
No, marriage is not like that. It's not. This is what they used to keep people in captivity in Nigeria. Marriage is not like that.
So that was why, you should remember, I think I play you record for the first time.
Yeah.
So you didn't reply me after sometimes. I have to play you again. Mama, what did you do? You didn't give me any. So I was really needing this kind of things. It's like,
because you didn't want to come before, remember? You were so worried. You didn't want to come. You were saying, Mama, I just need to talk to you in private. I don't want to come.
I said you should advise me alone. I said I need your advice. I don't know what to do.
But are you happy that we brought it to the platform now? You see the difference between me talking to you alone and you talking to all these wonderful people. You see the difference? It makes a whole lot of difference because there are so many people here who can support you. I've already sent your number to Issy. She's going to contact you. She's in Germany, so she's going to contact you. She's giving you practical advice to support you emotionally. And people will keep watching this and reaching out to me. I will link you. You will have people around you. We'll talk more because I think that you're going to need a lot of support through this process. So, yeah. What do you have to say to Obodo fam before I end this show?
I want to say thank you. Like, you just take a stone out of my heart. Thank you so much. I'm going to start sleeping like a baby. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for coming out. It's not even one person, not two. As in, I was even I almost cried here. I almost shed tears now. That I didn't know that I would have support like this. I didn't know that I would have. So I think this life is finished.
No, it's not.
Thank God.
The people that are for you are more than those that are against you. You are not alone. Yeah. When you go back and watch this video, you will see. Check the comments. You will see. You see, there are thousands of people here that are commenting, encouraging, praying for you. You'll be okay. All right. I'll talk to you later, sweetheart.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you so much.
Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye, blessing.
Right. Come on, sisters and yeah. Let's end the show. You don't thank her now. He said she thought she was alone. He said it's like a stone has been lifted, and it's the same thing that Success said. Success said for the first time since her issue happened in Canada, she's sleeping well.
That's great.
By the way, update: she's found a divorce lawyer. And JR is standing by to help.
Oh my
You
God.
know,
Up, JR! Yeah, JR in the house.
It's going to cost. And before I run this show up, I just quickly want to, because a lot of people that day wanted to contribute to success. I'm going to put it, I'm going to talk while I'm typing it.
Okay. So, first of all, this is for Blessing today. I know many people have said a lot of things, but I'm just going to summarize a few points. So the first one is be friends with good people, regardless of their religion. They don't have to be Christians, which is what your faith is. They have to be good people first. People that will be able to support you, and you also, the friendship will be I'm giving, I'm also receiving. Two-way streets. Number 2 is to be kind to yourself and forgive yourself. On your road to healing, it has to be about you. Yes, this man has offended you, but that's a reflection of who he is. Who he is, not getting to do with whether devil send him or this is just a wicked human being that came into your life. But his purpose, which he has planned to achieve, will never be achieved because you are a woman of substance. So forget about, the thing of, your virginity and all those things and whatnot. God sees your heart and he knows the promise that you made to him. He sees everything that's going on. He's a knower of all things. He doesn't even need you to come and say whatever. You talking to God is your own way of healing. So forgive yourself, give yourself credit because you've been single-handedly raising your daughters who are princesses and going to be future queens in the world. And it is in your eyes that they see what the world looks like. So they need to be seen a strong woman, a woman of substance, a woman that, despite all things, like Maya Angelou will say, against all odds, still I rise. You are going to be that woman for them. Because you are going to find your strength within yourself and within those children. You are your purpose. They are your purpose as well. Another thing for you to remember is love is not supposed to be painful. Love is supposed to be sweet.
No, Nigeria make it sound as if love until they punish you and abuse you.
Yeah, exactly. Love is not bondage.
That's kind of love.
When people say, "Oh, there is heartbreak and whatever," and love, that's not love. That's not the language of love. Love, anything that is bringing cracks in your relationship should not be caused by both partners. It should be maybe things of the outside world, things that are beyond your control. Man not supposed to be hurting wife. Wife not supposed to be hurting husband. Same applies to men and women and all that stuff. The next thing is to forget about that title of baby mama. That is the title that the world imposes on women. You don't have to accept that title for yourself. You call yourself what you want yourself to be. Your name is Blessing or whatever you want your name to be. You are a successful woman. You are going to be a successful woman. You are the mother of those 2 beautiful young girls. Thank God that you're not even in Nigeria because the situation would have been another whole story. So that's one blessing. Another thing that another person said is thank God that you are not even legally married to the man. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about changing your names, going to the
I didn't even think about it when we started talking. It just dropped in my spirit that they are not married in Germany.
Yeah, legally.
So thank God for her, because one of the things that success is suffering today now is that she told the Canadian government that they are married. That's why she cannot even claim benefits. Remember? That's why she cannot claim anything. She's suffering with 3 children because they are married legally. See, Blessing dodged that bullet. You see how God works?
And the man even not even want married legally. So God already
she was even pushing him, but the man no agree because he has planned to go and wed somebody else.
Definitely.
God is good. Amaya, are you there? Hit me, love.
I am here. I was waiting for my beautiful sisters to finish. Man, making a lot of sense, and I'm taking it all in because we learn every day, right? Nobody and finish. So in addition to what they just said, what I have to say to Blessing is there's a story inside of you that the world needs to hear. There's a reason for every pain. It doesn't matter how it came, whether you were naive, whether it was your fault, whether it was someone else's fault. That's your story. And because of that, you will be stronger because you have to tell your story. And there are people, just like you listened to Success's story when you were listening to this channel, someone else will listen to your own story and be very encouraged, So the fact that you're a strong person, everything that you just shared, the fact that you even had the clarity of mind to share your experience with this platform, already tells that you're strong. You already have the strength and everything that you need to move forward. You are blessed to have.
The thing, the internet refused to work. This is the thing we've been planning since. All of a sudden now, internet started shaking.
You know why the internet was shaking? Why? Because it was delaying time for the callers that will be coming in to meet the story.
Internet not be working again. I say sure.
Common sense. Normal people, tornado they happen for Germany. They worry the internet and everything. You talk about WhatsApp. The time they move, they go, they wait for the people who go hear the story when she will continue. So they talk.
God is good. God is good. Thank you so much.
Exactly. So it is, she's well, she's found this great platform. She listened and she also received strength by listening to someone else's story. So the same way someone else is going to listen to her story and be very encouraged, you know? So that's why it's a family. And, she's blessed to be in a family where she can reach out, she can call out for help, and someone is there to help her. So we want to thank you, Obodooyinbo TV, for, doing this, because it's not, I don't know any other channel like yours, to be honest. Not like I watch a lot of YouTube, but you're one of those very rare voices. And we're very, very grateful for this platform, for people to learn, to get healing, to receive everything that they need to receive. So God bless you for that. And God bless your followers. You have amazing. Wow. I can't even overemphasize that one.
Whenever we bring an issue, they are here. They want to help. What city is she? What country is she? People are so willing to help. Wow.
Exactly. So you don't find that in every platform. I doubt it very much. You won't find it in a lot of platforms. So, kudos to you also. And like you said earlier that, someone was asking you, how are you doing? Are you okay? Is everything, it shows you the type of followers you have. They care about your own mental state too, because it takes a lot to be able to listen to all these stories of abuse and everything else and still keep a straight head. So kudos to you. And I actually pray for you that God will continue to strengthen you and give you more wisdom as you grow. He will supply the right people, bring the right people around you to help you, to support you. Just like common sense sisters, there will be plenty. They will just be coming like that from left, right, center,
Thank you, Amaya. JR, thank you. So, guys, we are back on Sunday with Junior.
Auntie B. I hope she has blessing day this life. She don't block all the family members. So
no worry. I go follow or email. You go block them. You go what down. No, not smart thing. It's your getting. You go block them.
Thank
you.
On
Sunday I am back. Today is Thursday, ba? Today is Thursday.
Yeah, today is Thursday. Sunday
is the next live, and we are back with Junior. Junior is coming to talk to us about something so explosive. He's coming to break he's coming to scatter all the chairs and tables.
Yes,
on Sunday.
We are saying
all these men and women, when they marry, they don't say they don't like, they are not heterosexual, they don't like man when they don't like woman, will go deceive the woman, marry, and the woman will come the suffer. They will come the sneak, go they follow men outside. Women too will come they do Yahoo because of pressure. Junior is coming on Sunday to scatter all the table. So we're going to learn a lot on Sunday. Yeah, we could come. You guys, please. It's going to be, put your notification on Sunday. Junior, now somebody will be inside that. Now let go sham. Innocent. Junior say no send nobody. They can't scatter out the table and chair on Sunday. If you want to hear Junior,
please destroy the table
on Sunday.
I beg turn them over.
You will give us an example. All the load down for Lagos.
Please.
Turn the tables over.
Put your notification on Sunday evening. Junior is our guest on Sunday. Thank you so much, everyone.
And for those people when they sensitive, biko, may they borrow themselves legs, biko. Cause me 1 year story, nothing shall come between me and this story.
Don't worry. We'll open the disclaimer when we start.
And any network when one hang on Sunday, we go quench.
We bind it by fire.
We fight fire. Fire.
Thank you, Molly's life. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I'm Eskana.
My sister.
Solution focus. You already know now. To love you. God bless you.
Of me love you, me love you pass. For those, to Sister Tolu, when they say yes, I'm in fact, it can make my hair swear. After I talk, I can't take a settle. I say, wait, I claim this favorite. I claim myself.
You they change your accent, now they make me laugh more. If you want to do your American accent today, nobody gonna say you be Niger. The next minute, if you switch enter fishing there, your fishing go heavy, go thick.
I go worry now. I know the PG. I don't PG worry or joy. I
say
know.
No go sleep this Sunday. Monica said no go sleep this Sunday. They want
That's so. Thank you so much, Obodo. God will bless you. We go jam by the grace of God next week. Yeah, on Sunday. Amen. Love you, common sense sisters. Love you, girls, like fire.
We carry fire, sun, moon, and what's that? And sky to love you too.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, so
thank you so much.
People.
Thank you, ladies. I love you, ladies, very, very much. So I'm back on Sunday with Junior. Junior is coming to give us the lowdowns, the stories that you will not hear on a good day. I'm so excited because for once with a same man when we can't share. And Junior is going to share also I never hear before. All these things that they hide, Junior, they can't break all the tables, scatter out the share. Give us the lowdown. So make sure if your notification not there, not blame me or say I miss it. Not be my fault too. I don't tell you now. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone that called in. Thank you for your contributions. And I'm sure Blessing is quite relieved tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Thank you. Without you, I cannot do this by myself. You guys are so compassionate. You are so loving and kind. God will bless you. Everybody that gives in kindness, in love, words of encouragement, support on this platform. Every time we bring a woman that is broken, depressed, feeling like she's all alone. She can't even talk to her family. She can't talk to friends. All the neighbors are giving her useless advice. But you guys always bring it 100%. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And I will see you on Sunday. I love you. Give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe. Balaji, we need to talk, okay? I need to talk to you. This is the first time I'm hearing what you said tonight. I had no idea. So I'm going to put my contact back now on the screen. So please contact me on WhatsApp. Yeah? Let's talk. I want to talk to you. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on the show tonight. I will see you on Sunday. We're gonna come. Oh, it's going to be explosive. Junior, Junior is ready. Junior tell me today. Say, Mr. Auntie B, no worry. He said, I'm writing my notes. I have the issue. I have examples. I have the solution. So before I jump into the wrong one, Ingo can give us some serious info when you know they get on a good day. Junior will come give us on Sunday. Thank you so much, everyone. Please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. I love you. Thank you, Gigi Gibson, for the super chat. I love you, sis. God bless you. Thank you, everyone. Bing Bay, Common Sense Sisters, Solution Focus. Rahim, you are late today, but it is well. We'll see you on Sunday. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Fancy Face, my sister for life. I love you. Have a good evening, guys. Make I go sleep. I get work tomorrow. Good night, guys. Love you. Bye.